So people, how are you all doing? Good evening. How are you? Wow. How are you all doing? Wow. 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 This is so great.
A great evening to everybody here. We have technical issues though.
So first off, I'd like to apologize, but I'll apologize with a little story. One of my mentors, she's a speaker, but she's like 70 years old. She had an international speaking engagement, but it was her first time on Zoom. So she travels over to her son's place to host her Zoom meeting. Checked, tested everything. A minute to go live, guess what happened? They get technical issues. They get technical issues just a minute to go live. And while they were trying to resolve the technical issues, like 5 minutes down, guess what happens? She's downstairs in the studio. Her son is there in boxers, a 41-year-old. She's a 60-year-old, and suddenly the network comes back on. So she was caught with the man in his underpants presenting before an international event. Long and short, these things happen. So we're very sorry. We've been here all day only for us to start the meeting, and then everything goes out on us. But it's just one of those things. Taya is a bit tensed, so you can please help me tell her to calm down and relax. It's good to see you all. Thank you so much. It's wonderful to have you all here. Thank you all very, 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 very much. This promises to be an amazing, amazing time. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. All right, so this is our class on how to run sponsored ads. And before I go on, thank you all, everybody that has their camera on.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. We can get more cameras on the better. Top-notch iPhone. Val's Bello, it's good to see your handsome and beautiful faces. How am I looking this evening? No, Val's Bello, you're beautiful. That's just the simple thing I gotta say to you, man. Bro, you're beautiful. Yeah. So if you notice, this class is actually called Sponsored Ads class. Christy Henry, good to have your camera on. And the first thing I want to tell us about this is this goes beyond running Facebook and Instagram ads. So as I teach this class, I need your minds to be open. I know that for almost all of us here, what's easiest to approach is Facebook and Instagram ads. It will cover it. But I also need us to know that it is way, way beyond that. So welcome, everybody. Please, I'd like you to go into the chat and please give us a brief introduction. What business do you do? Where are you joining this call from? And while at that, I think I'd also want to share my screen. So please, this is Toko Taya. Toko Taya simply means couple. Toko for husband, Taya for wife. And we are your #1 business growth companions. And we're happy, grateful to have you live here with us today.
Nobody
so please introduce yourself.
Let's know where you're calling from.
Okay, Crown Fits, an entrepreneur from PH. What do you do as an entrepreneur? What problem do you solve? You say entrepreneurs are problem architects. They make a living from solving problems. Val from Benin, what problems do you solve? Good evening, everybody. Mrs. Blessing, online seller, joined from Abuja. Please, what do you sell online? Please,
let me say something. One of the things I wanted to know is that when you are told to introduce yourself, there is power in your introduction. I've had instances where people have met with their customers. I'm saying top paying customers on platforms like this. But really, how do people connect with people is through the solutions. So if I need, and let me tell you one, something happened. I happened to be on an international platform and they said, introduce yourself. Then I introduced myself. Interestingly, we were about just 5 of us from Nigeria. So I introduced myself and I said what I was doing. And I think we were close to 100. Other people were from other parts of the world. Guess what happened? One of the people there connected with me, said, oh, you're Nigeria, I love what you do, and I also need your services. Do you see the power of introduction? So when you are told to introduce yourself and you don't, you as well might just be missing a precious customer. So tell us what you do, the problems you actually solve. Yes, don't say I'm a seller. What do you sell? Do you understand what I'm saying? What do you sell? So let's
So I have, my name is Christy Henry from Akwa Ibom State. Sosom, am I correct? I run a global brand at Eminent Bite. I produce and sell peanuts. That's just so pretty. It's easy for people to connect. Health and beauty niche importer from China. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you for reining in. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Dried yummy pomo. Oh, Jesus.
I like the way she said
made
it.
from cow skin. That is food that is made from leather. Actually, for those that are international here, it's a delicacy in Nigeria.
I love that.
Or rather eat pomo than sell leather internationally. Okay, so as we do that, please let me share my screen. For the 5 of us live, thank you all. Over close to 250 people registered, Abby.
Yeah, some people are still saying technical issues.
Yeah.
Because of the technical issues, so I'm sure they will join us.
People will join us as we go along.
Yeah.
Can I share my screen?
So
can I share my screen?
Password. Am I giving them the right thing?
Can I share screen? Everybody, can I share screen? Please, we like that our classes like this are very, very interactive because people learn more from those interactions than from just lectures. So can I share my screen? Can I share my screen? Thank you. I have permission to share my screen, so I'll go on ahead and do that. Please continue to introduce yourselves. Continue introducing yourselves in the chat. Like she said, some people met good business deals. Some people met the love of their lives. So some people might just fall in love from the charts. Okay, so 50 of us, I think we're good to go. So welcome today. It's Talk or Tire's 7 secrets to run sponsored adverts that convert, even if all you've done before did not work. And we are your hosts and your guests, and we thank you all for doing the introductions. Please let the introductions continue. Thank you so very, 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 very much. A little bit of house rules before we start. Please, we need you to listen with rapt attention. We need to engage fully because the way you do one thing is the way you do everything. Money can be made and lost. The most important thing in life is time. Time once lost can never be regained. So every second you spend here is a part of your life. We hold that very precious, and we also want you to hold it very precious. So be here fully, be here 110%. Running adverts is not your ability to press the boost button or to go into the ads manager. Anybody can do that, but it is not everybody that can get results. This class is focused on going beyond just pressing the boost button or going to run ads from your Instagram or Facebook technicalities into the things that will really help you to run ads that convert.
I know there are a few people here as we go on. Some people have questions. Some people have been asking me questions and the likes. Please, I want you to all note your questions down because we'll be taking questions at the end of this session. So I want you to flow with us. Like I said, this is class unusual. It's not the normal thing that people come and tell you click the button. I know a good number of people already know how to click the button. But guess what? When you click the button, I get results. When some other people click the button, they don't get results. So now it's not about clicking the button again, because we all know how to do that. Even a 5-year-old, when should you click the button? So what separates people that get results from people that don't is this soft skills we're about to share with you. And I call them secret because generally you don't go for trainings and people share them. People will like, please, just show me, how do I do it? What's metric? What's CPA? And all of that. And it leaves a lot more people confused. For people that came for the question and answer that happened on Sunday, I was sharing with them because we had a question and answer on Sunday. It was very short. I just wanted to answer people's question because people were asking me a question about it. There are people, they came in, they were like, hey, what's CPC and all of this question, paper, and the cost per click and everything. I said, all of this is a high code grammar. Why are they high code grammar? Okay, your CPC is 0.03 kobo. Another somebody's CPC is 10 naira. And the one with 10 naira is getting results. At the end of the day, it's not about the so many grammars and technical jargons. It's about the fact that you can get results. And whether you will get results or not depends on the things we'll be sharing here. So I want you to pay rapt attention so that you can benefit from here.
Thank you for that advice, Christy. I should click on what? Slideshow, so the screen comes up bigger. Thank you. I've been doing this for years, but I've never known how to do that. Slideshow. Okay. Please keep the introductions coming. We have from Asaba, from Akwa Ibom, from Lagos, from Oyo State, from Port Harcourt, from all over the world. Thank you all for being here. The icon below, I'm looking for that. Okay, I think I've seen something there.
This is given to passcode. You see, ID, passcode 333, and now passcode here hard.
They should use the hard. Eh? Hello, everyone. Okay, okay.
They should use the hard.
All right. I hope this is.
They won't see our faces at all. They don't want to see our faces. Some people like to see faces.
Wow. Okay.
They won't see our faces.
Please. I'm even having. I'm getting all. Okay. Can you see my screen, please?
I don't know what people will press. They're saying they can the passcode the same one thing.
55 of us in the room at the moment. Please introduce yourselves, your name, what you do, and where you are joining us from. So can we see my screen now, please? Yes, you can. Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much. So in all of my years of doing this, I assume that this is the first time I'm getting to get on slideshow like this.
So you said, please, 1 minute for people that are finding because they said the passcode is not working. So I don't know.
There are 55 people in the room already. Yeah. 55 people can't be wrong.
Yeah, maybe they didn't use passcode.
Will they get it without passcode? Okay, so how do we go on from here? All right. So what will we cover in this class? All you need to win, all you need to run your ads successfully. Akibam from Lagos is student. Okay, this training is for you. If you are here and all you've been getting when you run adverts is likes and no sales. If you would like to know the right budgets for your adverts, then please listen to this training. If your adverts have been working, but suddenly they stopped working and you don't know what to do, please listen to the training. If you want to get great results repeatedly from your adverts, if you have never run ads before, and you want to know the best way to run your ads successfully so that you can bring in quality leads, customers, and consistently get money in the bank, then please give serious attention to this class. But before we go on, a little introduction of us. We are called Toko Taya. I got it without a passcode, see? Your number one business growth companion. Now, there's a reason why we don't call ourselves experts, why we call ourselves companion. As we go on ahead, you'll understand that. We have been able to help people understand that selling is service to humanity. When it's time for you to do the world good, what you do is you bring your solution to the market. So we say that good people sell and bad people hoard. Among other things, we are founders of the Grow and Monetize Instagram program. It's a training program that shows people with less than 1,000 followers how to sell effectively on Instagram. And today, we're focused on showing you how to run sponsored ads that convert. We've been in business all of our lives. Like we said earlier, we've had the grace to help people understand that selling is service to humanity. Why should you listen to us?
So there are people that are here that might be thinking, okay, why should the first thing I want you to know is that our hearts brought you here. So definitely we know what we are doing. If you came in through the hearts, you saw my heart, my Instagram heart, and you click through, then you should be sure that our hearts brought you here. There are some people here that are paid. They have paid for our trainings, paid for our services. Our hearts brought them here. That's to show you that hearts work. We've worked with coaches, we've worked with people to tweak their hearts. A lot of people come in complaining, oh, my heart is not working, and all of this, giving so many excuses. By the time I'm done asking them these questions and telling them, go tweak, even if it's just one of these factors, guess what happens? They get results. We've run hearts professionally for people, and we've gotten massive results for them.
At the moment, we're not running out of people at the moment. We do that exclusively for HNIs, ultra.
I don't know what to do for that time. There are 2 passcodes there.
They should try any of the 2.
Whoa.
All right, so we'd love to tell you so much about us, but today's class is not about
us. Like I said, we're here, we're a bit late, so let's just blaze through and quickly get to what we want to do for today. Next slide, please.
Okay. Testimonials. Okay, these are just some of what some people have had to say about us in the past. But I just want to, for time's sake, we're moving on. Now, I think the first thing I want us to deal with in this class is some of the popular problems that people that run adverts, social media ads, have. Some of you have run to your gurus that keep telling you not to use the boost button. They say using the boost button is a waste of your resources. In this class, I'd like to tell you that that is not the problem. That is the problem they are selling to you. Some will say they should create targeting for you. For some, it works. For some, it works for a while, then it stops working. These are some of the popular problems we have seen. Some people will say they should run adverts for you, but it doesn't convert because they are just using your money to test. Because they are not bold enough to learn what to do and do it by yourself. Some of you are not getting the right knowledge and support. One of the biggest problems with running ads on social media is people go after cheap trainings. You go for cheap trainings, somebody wants to tell you how to do social media ads. And it's a WhatsApp training where they're just doing voice notes. And then before the training is over, 2 days training, you can't even ask them questions.
Even the training, something happens to the WhatsApp, the training has been canceled.
The training is lost once your WhatsApp has an issue. Those things, they don't help you to get forward fast. Some of you don't want to settle down and learn the right way to run adverts that convert. Some people are just in a hurry.
This one is a big one. You see people coming and just comes about targeting. They collect the targeting.
Just tell me how much to put into it.
Budget. They take that part, go and do it. All these things do not make hearts work. Honestly, these are some of the problems.
Adverts is a whole body of systems that have to work together, and you need to know that if you want your ads to run successfully. Now, next thing is I need us to understand that for an entrepreneur to run ads that convert, you need to have a kind of mindset.
Yes. I say a lot of people, they have a wrong mindset towards running ads. I've seen people lament, hey, my ads are not working. They keep lamenting. See, as long as you keep lamenting, your heart will not work. Because that's what you're saying to your heart. People who run ads, entrepreneurs who run ads that convert, have this mindset. First, they see adverts as investment. I've seen people practically run ads, it didn't convert, and they stopped running ads. Guess what happens to them? Their business slows down, and finally they're out of business. Advert is not an expense. People that run ads that convert, I'm talking about mindsets here because I can give you all the strategies. If you don't have the right mindset, your ad will still not work. People who run profitable ads see investing in the right knowledge and trainings as important. It's your business, just like you would take out money to go and buy products, just like you rent your space, just like you import from China. I've seen a lot of people import goods from China. And see, to learn how to run ads, They say, no, I'm not learning. They keep doing trial and error that is costing them their resources, putting bad taste in their mouth, and
So
finally
their rooms have become warehouses.
They are frustrated. I've literally seen people come and say, see,
the whole room is filled.
It's filled.
Leather is going bad already.
Another thing is that you need to be able to take bold steps. You need to be able to take bold steps. I've seen people being too scared. Will it work? Go and do it. You need to run hard. Then another thing is that they take bold action. They take bold action with guidance.
Please, if you have any questions as this class is progressing,
just note it. Please.
Note it. Now, in this class, we'll be sharing with you secrets that nobody shares. Why we call them secrets? Because even after paying, people don't say these things. You go online and all you see about Facebook ads is press the boost button, target, and all those technical things.
They are all technical things, and I've said it that, okay, really, since you've been learning, okay, do the boost button, go on, do conversion ad. How come your ad are still not converted and give you the result? That's to show you that there is more to running ads than doing these technical things. There is more to it.
A few people get this secret after paying heavily, but you know what? Some people, even after they have paid heavily and they have been told this secret, they do not listen to get the secrets. A lot of times, things that are secret are simple, but because you don't reference them, they don't come back to respect you. So you may be wondering, why are we doing this since nobody shares?
The singular reason why we do this is that, first, I hate to say entrepreneurs suffer. I've been there where I had issues with running ads and getting leads was difficult. Guess what? If you don't have leads in your business is on the verge to dying.
For a whole year, I could not run ads.
It's a terrible place to be, really, really terrible, where you can't run ads. It means no business, it means no profit, it means no growth. And guess what happens? You are frustrated and say business is not working. Now, another thing is that when you don't know this secret, a lot of people waste money, waste resources, and their emotions. You feel angry, frustrated, and you feel wasted. But guess what? The wait is over because we'll be showing you this secret.
So straight up, secret number one, offers.
Remember we said that there are 7 secrets, but let's start like this. Secret
Offers.
Number 1, offers.
What's an offer? On this slide, we have the reason for people to take action. A lot of times, a lot of people run ads and they come to us, help us check the ad is not working, this, that. Well, Taya is the one that checks most of those things.
So I tell them, send me the link to your ad. When I see the link, I'm like, okay, let's do a joke. Imagine that it's not you running this ad.
You just come across this ad.
Would you respond? See, I only need to know something about offers. The reason people take action, whether it is sales action, whether it is come and collect free. People will not even collect your free if you don't put offers. People, let me say it again, will not collect your free if there are no offers. People that got in here through the ad saw this ad as an offer. So you must be ready to create offers, whether your ad is for sales, whether your ad is to get in people into your WhatsApp, whether your ad is to get people into your email. I keep saying is people don't just click. I've seen too many people saying, follow me. Why should we follow you? There are so many people dragging our attention online. Follow me, follow me. So who do we follow?
If you look at the Instagram feed in particular these days, it looks like after every 1 or 2 normal posts, you see a sponsored post. Ordinarily, the feed by nature is overcrowded with so many things just flowing around. Comedy, bad news, heartbreaks, excitement, just complete noise. And in between that, you want to put something out that's supposed to get somebody's attention and lure them away from that noise. Because when you saw my ad, you had to click on it. You came to my page. You went to my link in bio. You came to my WhatsApp. This running ads on social media is called disruptive marketing. It's there to disrupt what you are doing. There are a lot of other things around this, but the first thing I want us to understand is offers. An offer is not your price. An offer is not your product. An offer is the reason why people will consider or give attention to what you are saying. You can convey this through copywriting, you can convey this through your hook or your headlines, but you must convey something that will make people feel that they have something to get from you.
In fact, when you are running your heart, you must talk in a manner that people feel, okay, let me say, for people that run sales hard, yes, in fact, sales is the worst. I think we need to chat a bit. Sales hard. Oh, please let me unmute. Let me unmute. Let's get practical, because I really want people to get this. Let's get practical. Anybody that has run ads in the past, can you just share with us the concept of your ads? Let's share with us.
Okay, you can unmute. So we can have, you can unmute, so we can let's relate.
Let's get practical.
We don't just want this to just be a class where we're just giving you lectures. We want this to be a talk back, because this helps you to actually learn more within a short period of time.
Let's talk. People that have run ads in the past, if you have not, then this is not for you. Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Instagram ads, Facebook ads, radio ads, TV ads.
If you don't have an offer, nobody will click. Nobody will click. So whatever ads you've done in the past, if you have ever done ads before, please let this class be interactive so that we can learn fast and learn more. It's not about, I don't mind classes are interactive. I'm sure a lot of people are just seeing it for the first time. So now you know that our classes are interactive. Or do we, is it that every one of us here has never run ads in the past?
Okay, if you have run ads before, please type 1. If you have never run ads, please type 2.
It says the host doesn't allow on mute. Okay.
Is that true? Okay. I think I've allowed now.
Okay. So who has run ads in the past that want us to talk?
Hello, good evening.
Okay. One person has a
currently running one.
Okay, who is talking?
I'm running
one.
Is it Juliet? Is it? I want to know. Just one person. Who is running?
I think it's iPhone.
Okay, iPhone.
Okay.
iPhone. We don't know your name. Okay, iPhone. Let's hear you.
Let's hear that run ad.
Okay. So that your hard concept. Can you share it with us?
Yeah. I didn't use any concept. I just run ads.
You see, we're beginning to see the problem already. We're beginning to see the problem. Who else?
Good evening, ma.
Good evening, ma.
Good evening.
Yes.
I've run ads.
Okay.
Eniola.
But that was I think just this concluded week.
This week, okay, good. What's the concept of the hats?
The content is okay. I make ready to wear it. So the content was that the best dress you need to have. That was what I wrote as the content. You must have dress, like something like that. That was what I wrote. But then I realized that there was no engagement.
I should really like picturing.
Now this is it. Okay, I think let me read the comments in the chat.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Crown Feeds.
My name is Crown Feeds. So I've run hats before severally.
Okay.
Okay, I ran
network,
which are health related.
Okay.
Are you hearing me?
Yes.
Health related.
Yes, health related, which I use conversion and with the use of sales page. Okay, I talked about the product. Those are the strategies. Talk about give details about the product, create fear a bit, and give them the product as the solution. Give the sense of scarcity of that product, and also create an offer like you say promo. You are getting it from this so date to this so date. There will be like 15% off the price, or you are buying 2 pounds, you will get and all the rest. But the strategy has been working. Hello.
So your ad is working.
So your ad is working, right? Crown Feeds. It means your ad is working.
Yeah.
It's working. Okay, that's
awesome.
great. I want to talk to people that have run ads whose hearts are not working.
So beside this alcohol,
Hello,
your hands are raised. Beside your hands are raised. Are you ready? If you are not ready, Hamad, you have the floor. Hamdala, Ibrahim, you have the floor.
hi, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
So I ran ads before, just once. That was like late last year, and I sell fabrics. So
Okay.
the ad basically was just like an introduction because as at that time I just started.
Okay.
I did get a lot of followers, but nobody bought anything.
And what did you say on that hat?
Introducing Sunset Fabrics, I listed all my prices, and because I believe that my prices are a bit lower than the market prices, I believe that people will buy from me like that. So that was just what I did. I just posted my fabric pictures and posted prices.
Well, that's one of the things that happens. You see, you cannot just say people will discount their prices and they will buy from you. That's not an offer.
Discounts has to be referenced against something.
Do you
so you just say
understand?
discount. What's the reference?
Yeah.
That's not an offer. An offer. Somebody wants to talk.
Juliet. Okay. Mambi stores. Who wants to talk? I just have in the next 3 minutes. I'll close this.
Oh. Hello, good evening.
Okay. Good evening, Mambi store.
Good evening.
You have the floor.
Thanks for giving us this opportunity. May God reward you. Yeah, I'm presently running one.
Okay.
Yes, it's I added 10 pictures, 10 beautiful pictures. Then my content, I can read it out. It's a very brief one.
Oh, yeah,
hello,
really?
beautiful people. Hello, beautiful people. Have you seen a modest and elegant turkey gown today? Oh my God, the quality is indeed the best I have ever seen. We have all this and more in stock for you. We ensure you get the best just to put smiles on your face. Kindly call or WhatsApp this number. It's not our first advert. It's not our first part we've done. We've been doing several ones, but this one is a present one.
Okay.
We've not sold any, but we've been getting followers.
Okay, so this is the person I want you to know. That will naturally lead me. There's a point I will say, but let me put that on a hold. Okay.
I want to attend to more people. Okay, Juliet, you've been in the chats.
Yes, please. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, thank you. So my own experience, I've been experiencing this one since 2 years now.
Okay.
I've been running. I normally run ad every time, but at some point last year, I got frustrated because every time I run, I don't convert, no result, no likes, nothing. At some point, I paid people to even run the advert for me, and they didn't really do anything. There's still no result. So I got frustrated and I stopped. So this year, I just decided on my own that you said this ad is me and you this year. I must run it because I always feel bad when I see other people's ad. Especially people that sell the same thing that I sell and their ad is really doing well. So I now decided to try it. It wasn't still working, no, nothing. It wasn't working at all. I normally use a review, either a picture or a video before and after. I'm into body enhancement and I'm into skincare.
Okay.
So that's the kind of content I use for my display. Then my caption. But for the you said something like giving. What do you call it? Like this promo kind of thing. I've never tried that strategy. Actually, I've never tried it. But after this class, I'm going to give it a try. But all my adverts has never worked well. All of them, they've not really been doing well. That's actually joined your class, and the little I've learned there, I think I've practiced them, but I'm still, since that day, I've not run any ad because I'm scared. I don't want to run again. I keep running and my money keep wasting. No result, nothing. They won't lights on the post, not to talk of any other thing. So it doesn't convert well at all. I've attended so many classes, a lot, nothing. It's not working for me.
All right. So I think listening to feeling the general pulse of the class, we have an idea of what the general problems can be with running ads.
How much?
We have a, please help. I need to continue, please.
So, like we were saying, offers, a lot of people, their offers are not great. So what's an offer? See, for anybody to take action on your heart, you must give an offer.
Val, do you want to talk?
Yeah, you want to talk?
Okay.
Okay. Let me allow you to talk.
You can. You can now. You need to unmute.
Okay, sorry.
All right.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Thank you for the opportunity, and I really appreciate. God bless you guys. So basically, I've run at, I think, once or twice or so. It's basically for my mini partition group to fill it up. I did a free class, but I actually spent I think about 5K to like fill the group up, and to my greatest surprise, I found out that I didn't even get up to like 20, or I think about the highest I got was about 50. And I was like, sure, and I got a lot of engagement on that particular ad, and I was still shocked despite putting my link for them to join, and I discovered that it didn't even convert at the end of the day. So I at the end of the day, I just wasted that 5K. What I did basically in the in my what's it called, my right top and on that. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah, continue.
Okay. What I did in my right top, I think I gave them I showed them I gave them a reason why they should join and why mini partition is important. Why is the most lucrative, one of the most lucrative business in Nigeria, and how they can buy. I bought that how they can buy stuff in a very cheap price from China, Turkey, what have you, and sell for when they get to Nigeria, and they'll sell them high and all that. So that's basically what I did. I don't know if I did anything wrong for doing that. So yeah.
Okay. You don't want to pick. What I'd have asked, you said you use how much to fill a group. How much did you want to spend to fill a group?
5K.
5K.
5,000, yeah.
For how many days?
Yeah. For I think about 2 days or so.
Is it 5K
yeah,
per
2
day?
days.
5K per day?
No. Total 5K.
5 per day. 5K 2 days.
Yeah.
Okay, so
2.5, yeah.
It's not the budget that it starts from. It's not
that's what I'm saying. That's the second point we'll be dealing with. It's part of the point.
Okay.
So now, but I was trying to look for somebody's heart here to show you something. We'll be looking at case studies, don't worry. So like I need you to know that first, you must give an offer. Don't think that people will come into your group, click your heart because it is free. No, that's not an offer. Let me tell you, this day and time, attention is the most expensive thing. Once we are seeing your heart, we are seeing 3 other people's heart.
Simultaneously.
That same thing. So you must give people strong reasons to come. So now I want you to think, what's that strong reason? Now your strong reason must be tailored to your customers, to your ideal audience. If your ideal audience are students, what will the students see and quickly click? You must know. If you sell hair, I wanted to show you an ad of one of my clients that she did hair. If it's you that you are selling hair and you see that ad, you will buy. I'm just looking for it. I've not seen that link. I see a lot of people selling hair. If you sell hair,
you now hold it in your hand. You are using comb to do like this.
We will not buy it all because you are selling fashion. It's beauty. We must see and feel like dying.
Because I played in the fashion industry a bit, I need to understand that if you are doing fashion, you are playing in a space that is moved by envy and pride. If you are doing mini importation, for who? Are you selling to people that need to survive? Are you selling your mini importation to people that are looking for things to put their funds into? Two different categories of people, how they think is different. What will be an offer to them is different. So somebody is doing mini importation class in Nigeria for 2K, what's up? And that person is doing mini importation class in the same Nigeria for $10,000. You don't talk, yes. Now you don't talk to these different segments of the market the same way. That's why for you to design your offer, you must know who you are talking to.
Let me tell you something. I attended a class and the person that was doing the training was offering mini importation for $10,000 and gave a discount to $2,000.
If you are paying immediately.
And people were paying.
Immediately.
Why were people paying? People were paying because the guy, let me tell you the story he said. The story he said is that I'm a billionaire.
But I've been in this place for 10 years.
Do you see what I'm saying? I'm talking about offer.
He's been in this place for 10 years, and for the first 5 years, he just failed. 7 years. He just failed all through because he tried doing everything by himself. And 3 years ago, he hustled to pay, to be led, to get results. And within 3 years, he has grown to become a billionaire. So they do mini importation and they do business in multi-millions.
Now, still offer. So now imagine another person that robes it. Let me tell you something that happened. When I didn't understand this offer thing, I did mini importation before. By the time I was done crafting my story, which happens to be another thing, which showing links in my—
Please, I beg you.
In my chat room. That's not to get customers.
One of the things is this is one of the problems with people. You come to a place like this and you do things that appear spammy. When you put out that aura, people reciprocate that aura back to you. So it makes it even more difficult for you to sell, even when you are honest, because you don't know what you are doing. Let me help you understand. I come into a space and they are fine girls, and I don't know that they are married, and I make a move on one of them because they are not wearing rings. I'm just innocent, polite. I'm just looking for a relationship. And guess what? The husband slaps me, and I want to fight back, and they say that's his wife. If I'm wise, will I fight back? Or will I say I'm sorry? I won't fight back. I'm sorry. Save my respect. Me and the guy can become friends after that. So please understand some of these things so that your business will grow very well. Now, as I was saying about offers are designed, crafted as it has to do with your market.
So you must know your ideal audience. 2, the story you put out, that's another point. But I'm saying it with this now. So somebody else comes out and says that, I used to struggle. Okay, I was saying something before I understood offers. I wrote a story to sell mini importation. By the time I was done with the story,
I showed my mentor.
Toko said that offer will pull in people that cannot pay. I said the story of her. I was struggling. No, a friend of mine was struggling to pay rent. So when somebody is struggling to pay rent, which kind of people will you pull in? People that are struggling. Do you see how story comes to play? I'm still talking offer. I hope people are catching what I'm saying. Somebody said they can't see me. Can you see me now?
Can you see me now? Israel, Sonny, can you see me now?
So please, whether you are selling or not, whether you want to pull into books, whether you want, okay, see, what about real estate or those offers? Real estate. See, I saw one offer today for real estate. I'll put it on my stories on status on Facebook or WhatsApp after this class. Actually, it's one of my clients that use this. It happens to be a top paying. You will know if you know. Let me call his name. Do you know Dr. Laide? If you are in the real estate and you do real estate very well, you should know him. He's one of my clients. So he kept, please, if you go and check any of my property, I will give you 25 liters of fuel. Let me say it again. If you buy any of my property,
buy a plot of land and get 25 liters of fuel.
25 liters of fuel. Now, 2 months ago, that wouldn't have been an offer because fuel was available.
Ejoma said she saw it today. Now, what happens with that kind of offer? I have not said that will get a sale, but that will begin conversation.
Maybe I'm doing rubbish. Can't even rubbish.
Do you
Offer is like something that will attract
Why do you
people
not mute
to
it?
your ad.
Let me meet everybody. I need people to get this thing. Now, remember, we said 7 points and we are just in point 1. So offers, your offers are really, really important. They will determine people will click. Don't say, I said somebody sent me an ad, click, join my goods. The things that is from China is free. I'm like, nobody will click. And you know the interesting thing about running Facebook or Instagram ads, if you put 1 million per day, Facebook will finish it.
Let's say the way Penjun says it. Facebook will not say, oh, poor silly you, keep your money. Facebook will collect it and spend it all.
5 naira, it will collect.
5
5,000,
million.
it will collect. 5 million, it will collect. It will collect your budget thing. So that's why as entrepreneurs, you need to be smart. You
So
need
to wrap
know
this
what
point
you're
up,
doing.
I'll say this to us in simple terms. For you to create an offer.
Wait, Jama said it's organic but not hard. So imagine it runs, if it's organic, it has put that kind of attention. So imagine it now runs that with hard. What will happen?
Actually, one of the ways to test if what you're going to do will be successful is to check it organically. You do a post and nobody's interested in it and you run out to it. You can't complain that that post is not getting attention.
If people don't like that post organically, guess what? Even when you run ad, they won't like it. That's one way to test if your ad will work or not. Do you see? So do you want to give them examples of offers?
Okay, give 2 examples, then I wrap. I don't want to give any example at
I
the
wanted
moment.
to show them something.
We will do case studies, so we'll see some things.
Okay.
I want to move the class faster.
Let's not give you examples of offers, but know that your offers will determine.
Now, how do you determine your offer? You determine your offer by determining your customer, your client. Do you want to sell mini importation to fresh graduates that all they can afford is between 40 and 60,000 naira? What's their pain point? The pain point of those people is that they need to make more money. So if you say to those set of people, a system that helped me and my brother become millionaires within 5 months with just 100,000 naira will be made available to you within the next 3 days. Click now to join.
Can you say offer in that statement?
The guy is hearing 100K, 10 million. Is it possible I do it? I can only make the decision within 3 days. After that, it's gone. There's a reason for the guy to make a move.
Let me tell you another one that one of my clients did. When I heard it, I was just laughing. The shoes that helped me get employment. Did you hear that?
Did you hear that?
The shoes that helped me get employment.
Now, who is she selling those shoes to? We see an advert, shoes, a leg, pair of shoes on that leg. The shoes that help me get job seekers. What is the right price for that shoe? Prada price? Are you going to be selling red soles to those set of people?
So when I say shoes that help me get employment, enter the DM now, only for the first 10 people that are smart.
You now add to that and a free webinar on how to pass your interview.
Are you seeing how far?
2 pairs of shoes. You now concretize it. You show them offer letters from 4 companies because of your shoes.
The webinar offer is a killer. Why don't we in the room? Are you people learning?
So that you can, I'm doing this so you can understand that it's not just pressing the boost button and saying 100,000.
What are you gossiping?
It's not just
that. What are you gossiping? Oh?
Hey God. It's not about that.
It's about presenting an offer.
Let me tell you another one. Somebody that uses it in perfume industry. Perfumes that celebrity use.
Perfume of kings and the most influential people in the country.
Smell like a celebrity. Can you see? Are you people seeing offers? So it's not just
today only access to smell like top 3 celebrities in Nigeria.
And the person has a top celebrity and the picture with the perfume.
And the perfume.
So when we say offer, some people rush to go and say discount prices. You'll be shooting yourself in the leg. It's not about discounted prices. It's about the fact that the person you are selling to must feel like this is a deal, must feel like they are cheating you.
Please, I want to know in the chat, is this making sense? Are we dropping some fire here? Are we dropping hearts?
People are still having difficulty joining. It is well.
So let's know. Is this making sense?
If it's making sense, please let's know. It's making sense.
Is it worth the time of your life? Is this productive? Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all. So it's making sense. So let me go back to my sharing screen.
So you see why we cannot actually just say, I'm going to give you this offer and it is. No, we need to know who you are selling to, what will be enticing to them as an offer before you can create your offer.
Somebody said they are dropping it like Prophet Elijah.
Can you see?
Now, somebody just dropped an offer here. Don't eat alone. Order 5 plates for you and your friends and enjoy free delivery.
That's why, bro.
If the food doesn't fill your tummy, get your money back. Now, all my guys in the background, actually, that's why Boom Foods. It's one of my clients, and I can finger licking.
Can you see that? Can you see that?
Khalifa said, I'm glad I joined this class. This is just point 1. This was the first point.
Please, are you people feeling? Let me read that thing again. Don't eat alone. Order 5 plates for you and your friends and enjoy free delivery. If the food doesn't fill your tummy, get back your money.
Now, the interesting things we used to do in sales, guarantees.
We're trying to mute people so that we can. Somebody said you don't understand offer. Yes.
If you don't understand offer yet, then I think the next slide will be for
Juliet
you.
said, Mado, can you see? Can you see offers? Can you see what people will be clicking? They'll say, now them, they rush us. Can you see? Offers. So it goes for product. So please don't bring out shabby pictures. Don't bring out and be saying I've discounted. People, I see people have discounted. If you put 0 naira, if that offer is not superb, we will not buy the 0 naira. If you say come and take free and it is not superb, we will not click for free.
Let me add one more thing to the offer thing that will help you. And I need everybody to listen carefully to this.
Sell real estate. Ujoma, is it the same Ijoma? Is it the same Ijoma?
Is it Barrister Ijoma?
Is it Barrister Ijoma?
So please listen to this strongly.
No, okay.
I need you to listen to what I'm about to say now. Listen to this very well. When you come to do your sponsored ads, you are not using the ads to take people to heaven. Because a great philosopher over time has a popular saying, nobody won't die, but they won't go heaven. Please, if you know who I just quoted, you can type his name in the chat. Nobody won't die, but they won't go heaven. No, he's now a grandfather. So we don't call, yes, we now call him Tubaba. That is one of the greatest philosophers of our time. Please, when you run your ads, don't lead people to heaven. They don't trust you, they don't know you. People are just wanting to get out of hell. So dangle to them, that small drop of water that will bring them out of hell. Because if you tell them you are taking them to heaven, they will run away from you too fast. Though.
Somebody said, own a website without paying for hosting and domain fees. I like that, but it's technical.
This is it. Who are you selling to? Some of those things, they are not things that I can't handle everybody's issue here. We won't leave this class. That's why actually at the end of this, we have an opportunity for people to come into a program where we can hold your hands. Handful. I'm not bringing everybody to that program.
Why I said that's technical. I don't do website. I don't know what domain is. I don't understand. Let me tell you something that happened one day. I went to book for a cake and he was telling me red velvet, all the jargons. I was like, Auntie, I don't understand.
red velvet for my car, butter things, and chocolate, and I followed her. You know what happened after a while? I got up and I just walked out.
I didn't understand. That is, if you say language that your ideal audience do not understand, they will walk away. It's not because they don't like you. You are not communicating with them right.
Vera Belonia, yeah, I'm not on YouTube. For now, I'm just on Instagram.
I'm just on Instagram and WhatsApp.
I'll just take this offer stuff to be mad captions that draw attention because captions work for me. Now, what you have there is called headlines. Captions are headlines, is a part of it. It's I can taking the time to deconstruct all of this will take so much time. So I'm using the phrase offer to cover a lot together at once. So please, again, your offer should be promising people that they will get out of hell. It shouldn't make them feel like you're taking them to heaven. And a little story to help you understand this. If you come by the street and you see a man standing there with money this big, and he's saying 1,000 naira for you, 1,000 naira for you, will you go to that man to collect 1,000 naira? Would you not think, is this one of those cut me soap kind of situation? Would I collect 1,000 and everything will go wrong? Would you not think, is it that this guy is coming here to do something fetish with this 1,000 naira he's handing out? Now, if you pass by that same guy and a beautiful, well-endowed African woman passes by you, for all the men in the house, and you accidentally trip and you fall into the open gutter in Nigeria, and the same guy comes to you, and the guy helps you out of the gutter and says, give me your phone. Let me help you call for help. And the guy says, give me your passcode. Would you give him? You are bleeding on your head. The guy brought out his handkerchief to clean the blood on your head. Would you ask, Oga, is this handkerchief clean? Would you give him your phone and say, please, call my wife, let her come and pick me? Would you say this is the passcode? Because you are in dear need, you don't have enough time to process certain things. You need to write in such a way that your customer's mind goes into that space of need so that they can make a move forward. Remember, selling is service to humanity. Whatever you do to help people make a decision to make their lives better is service to them.
What happened at the end? Guys.
Free delivery might not be an offer these days. It depends on what you are selling and who you are selling it to. It might not. I sold on Jumia at the time, and I was selling one of the products for 15K, but two of the products for 20K. You get two of the products for 20K, free delivery anywhere in Nigeria. Please, did I want to sell one of those products or two? The offer was mad. Nobody bought one. Everybody ordered for two. Why? I've done my calculation, and this is another thing, pricing your business right so that you can succeed and stay afloat. And I knew that selling one of those products will get me out of the market fast. Let me help us understand something important. This class, this part of the class we are having, is the first part of your business model. It's a minute part of a whole lot. Very important, but it is not everything. So please, make sure that your offers help people to get out of hell and not promise them to get to heaven.
Somebody was saying that for her, offers is a caption. Offers are not captions.
No?
Offers are not. You can have super duper good captions, yet bad offers. They are not.
So for a quick solution, we have a class, Mega Sales Masterclass, pre-recorded. I think we had realtors in the house when we're recording it. We had product sellers.
Extensively about offers here in this class.
And this class majorly is about offers. Majorly is about offers. How much was this sold for? For people that got it?
For people that bought and that
paid live.
What's it called?
Pre-order
was 10K.
10K pre-order. For those of us that are here, how much do you want to give them? Okay, for those of us that are here, if you're interested in getting this.
50%. Just get it now.
If you're interested in getting this, let me know. I'm sure Taya will give you a nice offer for that. And this will handle extensively how to create offers.
Offers. People in different niches were there. People selling, what's it called? Hair bands, different things.
All right, so let's move on. Secret number 2, targeting.
Yeah.
Another
thing is targeting. It's about a lot of people. My targeting. Can you give me targeting?
Hamdallah is interested in the Mega Sales Masterclass.
Just chat with me chat with me now on WhatsApp.
Chat with me on WhatsApp now.
Just send Mega Sales Masterclass now.
And you get a fat discount. Targeting. There's been a lot of noise around targeting. They say, come and learn how to target rich people. Come and learn how to target people that use iPhone. Come and learn how to target this. Come and learn how to target that. Please, how many people on this call have bought targets? If you have bought targeting before, or if you've heard about why it's so important for you to get to come and buy my targeting options. Has anybody on this call?
But I bought targeting. I've seen people say I was working with one targeting, it didn't work. Offers for solar. See, I worked with one of my clients. I think it was 2020. He was doing solars. Wasn't what solar I was doing?
Yes, solar security cams.
Let me just give it for them because
okay, he's one of the first guys that actually brought home automation into Nigeria. No, just continue.
Don't worry, after the class.
So that we don't spend the class too much. As anybody here, do you see targeting as a problem? Is targeting one of those things that you consider a major problem? Juliet's hands are raised. Okay. Juliet, what do you have to say?
Okay, actually.
Uh-oh.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, actually, me, I see it as a big problem. Yes, I see targeting as a big problem because as my advert is not doing well, it's not conversing well, nothing. I feel like it's the targeting. I just keep telling myself
sometimes I my major challenge. So yes, how did you know that targeting is a big problem, please?
I don't know. I feel like I'm not targeting the right
Somebody
location.
Said to you that you're not targeting the right people, Abi?
I feel myself because
did you just feel? Hold on, slow down. You just felt that thing from out of the blues, or you heard somebody saying the problem why your ads are not converting is because your targeting is wrong. Which of the two?
No, I think I've heard that too. I've heard it. I know it's normal thing we usually hear. We usually hear about this one, but me on my own, I feel like that's the problem. But at the same time, I feel like I've done my best on this targeting, and also aside from they call it targeting as a.
Don't worry, I have
as a whole.
I have news for you. Just stick around and listen carefully, please.
Okay.
Stick around and listen carefully. First thing I want to tell you is this: targeting is a false problem, and it is also an inferred need. It's a problem that was created by your introduction to social media. It's a problem that is amplified by those that are selling this assumed solution to these assumed needs to you.
Should I break one news here? Do you know that?
The ad that got you here, that got you to this class.
Ad no targeting.
No targeting.
Who believes that that had no targeting? Like no targeting. What we call it, zero targeting. We call that thing zero targeting.
It's strange. For real?
I tried believing this.
How is that possible?
For real? Oh,
let me read Anita's comments. I tried believing this targeting stuff. When I tried targeting, I target only females and some particular states only. One customer bought.
Wow. Is that possible? Very possible. In fact, let me tell you the truth. All the ads have been running
in the last 6 months.
In the last 3 months, I've not done any targeting. We call it zero targeting.
We must target. In your bong.
You can't hear anything at all.
Please, in your bong, dial in. So this is it.
It's not in your bong.
I'm sorry, Nyobong. But when I tried no targeting, I think the only thing I did was just limit the age 18 to 50 years. And I've been
18
having
to 50 is even too wide now.
conversions. Since it's working, that's the most important thing.
Well, it's working.
I target east. All I get is north. So point I got Tanzania too. In fact, now I can't go to a week without running ads.
Okay, let me tell you some of the problems why that is. It's so painful. Honestly, say I said it's so painful. I had somebody reach out to me. They were running ads to Nigeria, and they were seeing Indians, and they were frustrated.
You get Russia, you get Ukraine.
You know what the problem is that scripture says if the foundation be wrong, what can the righteous do? I just asked them a question. Did you do follow for follow? Did you buy followers at one point in time? Did you do podding with style? With style. Some people do podding with style. That is the reason. You see, I have at the moment 1,000. I started selling on Instagram with just 300 followers. And I have helped people that have 30 followers start selling on Instagram. If your page is wrong, there is no targeting you do that will not still come back to represent that wrongness. Let me say, I asked somebody, I said, your page is messy. Your page looks spammy. Your algorithm is messed up. So there is no targeting you do that will work. You will keep trying the targeting, but because originally you have destroyed the foundation of your page, so you keep getting Russian, Afghanistan. So guess what? Let me give you the solution to that. I know it's not an easy solution. Please, who is feeling me? Who is understanding what I'm saying? There's a craze that you should go and grow your followers before you sell. That thing is a lie. I beg you in God's name, don't buy that lie, especially if you get on Instagram. It's a lie. If you have been told you cannot sell until you grow your followers, they just told you a lie and you believed that lie. I've been selling with 300 followers. I have clients here. Awazi started following and selling. When she met me, I think she had maybe 500 or thereabouts. So I told her, said she wasn't getting engagement. I asked her the same question. Wybom is saying in the chat, mere policy. Wybom is one of my clients and she's here live and corroborating. Wybom has like 3 pages on Instagram. On one of the pages, Hamdala, you want to buy followers? Stop it. How do they say please in outside? My house feel me. I beg you, don't buy followers. Don't buy likes and comments. If you are not going to buy sales, please don't. I've seen somebody, I saw the page. The person is not to come and meet me to learn how to run Instagram, because we show people how to sell on Instagram, especially if you have less than 1,000 followers. Especially, that is, okay. I love it. To show people. Somebody in the chat, Amdala, bring the money, I will follow you. Okay. You don't have fun to buy followers. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you the different kinds of problems that come from it. When you tell people, see, have you seen that in my heart? I will never tell you to follow me. No, I don't tell you the truth. I remove followers. I go and do periodic inspection. If I see that people that are following me, they are not my customers, I take them out. Because the first reason why I am on Instagram is for me to sell. Except if you are on Instagram to be an influencer and you are looking for followers by all means. Or maybe you're on Instagram to grow your followers. Your money does not maybe somehow those followers add up to something. So if you're on Instagram to sell, you see all those and the added mentor. Let's be following ourselves. I have a client. I don't know if Oluchi is here. I saw Oluchi. I said, Oluchi, your page is doing well. I say your page is doing bad. You're having a lot of engagement. What is the problem? First time I did page all this for her. I said, you are doing well. Okay. She's like, I know they sell you. I'm not doing well. I said, but really people are commenting. I now finally saw that it was our competitors that are commenting. Why? Because somewhere you want collaboration, follow for follow. Let people be liking. When they come to my page, let them see activity. You want. I don't want to just use that language. Don't say it. Let me not say it. Don't say it so that we don't. You want I'm looking for the language to use this. You want this to be suiting your emotions. I have 10 likes. Who like help?
Let me tell you something really, really crazy here. Most of the people that paid me $2,000, $5,000, you will not see them liking any of my posts. Not one of my posts.
You now see your competitor is now coming to your page, be liking your page. Oh, I love it. Your competitor will never buy from you.
But your competitor will be marketing themselves on your page.
Now, when you now run ads, do you now see why it's going to bring multiple of your competitors on your page? I hope somebody is understanding this thing.
You're learning.
You see this thing, I love to decapitate. I don't like when entrepreneurs are suffering. So I'm quick to tell you, this is your problem. You will like me, or you will like me now, or you will like me later. I've told some people the truth. They vex, they carry go. Because I tell them, you have 10,000 followers, you go and delete all of these followers. They're
That's
like,
a fresh
hey,
page.
I use money to buy these followers. I will die. I say, it's okay.
Let me tell you an interesting experience I had. One of these big coaches, somebody came to her, 40,000 followers, was not selling anything. And the coach recommended that the person should come and meet us. So the person came and I checked out her page. I'm like, this page has activity. She came out live, had over 100 people join her live. I'm like, your page is doing well. Babes, you are doing well. Guess what she said? 40,000 followers, not one sale. Not one single sale. I need us to understand that Instagram is a tool that can easily abuse people's head. Or better said, social media is a tool that can easily abuse you.
You see, I thank God that I started business far before Instagram started.
Anita says, I swear, people that buy from me don't even follow me. That's the simple fact. That's just how we run here.
So let me tell you some of the things.
Somebody paid me, I think it was the 4th month of payment that she started following me, Abby. It was after 4 months I said, I even discovered I'm not following you. So let me start following you after paying me for 4 months. So don't get it twisted. They are not on Instagram to come and fan your ego.
I hope people are beginning to understand why your targeting does not work. So you keep buying targeting, keep wasting money. They say this one is not working again, come and buy another one. If your page is set right, if the foundation is set right, I can tell you don't need any of these things.
But we'll talk about Grow and Monetize Instagram later. This course is a monthly program that helps to cover all that has to do with you selling online.
I was sharing you with one of my clients. She came in, I'm not selling. In fact, a lot of people.
Our Kalitu Ibrahim, is it our Kalitu from Ijabode? Let me know.
I've got followers once and I noticed my followers was just reduced.
Is it mommy doctor?
She came, she wasn't selling. I said, let me see. I said that she had done follow for follow with style. So I said, go and clear everything. Do you know that after clearing, even without running one hat, she started selling.
Now this person bakes cake in Abuja.
Anyone that sells beans.
Then there's another one. That beans powder herself is crazy because that one had over 1,000 followers, and she just brought it down to maybe 300 or 500 in 2 days. That one self shocked me.
But immediately they cleared their road. Yes, I beg, make I see road.
Declog your wheel, let things flow, I beg.
So please, buying your followers has messed up your algorithm. You will keep buying targeting. You say this one is your bonus one. You will use it. Even if it works, why it will stop working. Because the foundation has been destroyed.
So iPhone says, I no do follow for follow again. Now customers I need.
Except if you know that this follow for follow. You good.
Hey, you singing there. I can hear you.
I will
yeah.
Most of the people I'm following.
I'm on Zoom. Your voice is
too much. Now, when you want to delete, please delete it gently because you don't go too fast too on Instagram. If you go too fast, Instagram can query you. So do it gently. Gradually. Gently. But
not
please,
maximum of 50 a day.
If your targeting is disturbing you, it is that one of the reasons is that your foundation is wrong. So you will buy targeting 10 years, it will not work.
Now, for those of you that do on
your
Instagram,
algorithm is messed up. Your algorithm is messed up. You are following your competitors and you are liking yourselves. Customer will not see road to buy from you. I am telling you what is been happening to people. That's why I don't tell people follow me. I don't tell people follow me. When somebody come and message me, Auntie, I just followed you. Will you follow me? I say, Auntie, I will not buy from you. So I won't follow you because I like you. They don't understand. I say you can go and follow me because I'm not exchanging follow for follow. I want to see road to see my customers. I hope this point.
Please, has this helped anybody? Let's know. Jesus, that's rude. No.
Somebody
okay, let me tell you something that happened. Guys that are doing go and monetize Instagram. I was auditing one of their pages and I saw that guy was getting some level of traction on his page, only for me to check and see that traction was just his competitors. Now, good enough for them. I had a couple of them in class that were doing that stupid traction together. So that day I gave them strong bashing. Not again in your life. Don't let me see any of you liking each other's page. The reason is simple. You will see the word algorithm here. Algorithm is
Vera Billionaire. We are recapping. So this point, listen now.
Algorithm is simply a word that represents a formula that social media operates on. So when you come on social media, if you notice, when you look at everybody's phone, their feed is different. What you see on different people's feeds are different. And what is on everybody's feed is just what the person is interested in. So if you're interested in business, that's what shows on your feed. If you're interested in fashion, that's what's on your feed. If you're interested in entertainment, that's what's on your feed. That is the algorithm. The people that follow you, the people you follow, the amount of time you spend, all those things, excuse me, are the things that make up the algorithm. And once that algorithm is set, the rest is autopilot. It continues to play. So when you spend time on the things that you don't want and the things you're not interested in, the algorithm learns that this is what you are spending time on and it keeps it. It's applicable TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn, any social media, YouTube, any social media. Just check. What you're interested in is more of what shows up. Follow people that are your target market. They are the right people to follow.
They're the right people to follow.
Encourage them to follow you. They are the right people to follow you. You are here to sell.
But don't follow competitors or don't say people that will not buy from you should follow. See, as I am now, you can't say you're selling baby things. Even if you give me for free, I will not buy. I don't have a baby around.
Now, this thing that we are talking about, there's a course that is a full month, actually 2 months, that takes care of this and so much more. That's grow and monetize Instagram.
See, give what she's saying. One of my clients had this issue. So I thought having too much followers that follow you and like help you get a bit popular and increases your credibility.
Yes, it does. That's what your popular. That's what all of your popular, what do they call them? Gurus. That's what they teach you.
Just ensure that these people will buy from you.
Now, this is it. Let me explain it to you in simple terms. They say that when they engage with you, you will show up on Explore. Even that Explore is controlled by algorithm. Let me tell you one of the things that happened. We got on Instagram, and like I will seek for right knowledge before I start things. I said to her, you want us to get on Instagram? Let's get somebody to put us through. So we got one of these coaches to put us through. Paid one-on-one, ended up being in a group engagement after I paid one-on-one. I wasn't well treated and all that, but that's not the story. This is the story. At a point, this person wanted to help the people that were doing her program. So this person said everybody should follow for follow and engage with each other's posts. So they started posting screenshots of, see, you're on the Explore, you're on the Explore. So one of the people that was liking their engagement will show me I'm on the Explore page. Guess what happens? Like 13 days later, this coach shows up and this coach says, I beg, people don't like my post again. Or follow me. So we wondered, what's the problem? You know what the person said? Yeah, all that is left on my feed. I can't see customers. It is you guys that have paid me that I'm just seeing. I'm not seeing only. I'm just seeing you. Please stop engaging. Now, when you're a newbie and we're trying to show you that you are getting results, those underhanded methods will get you attention. But Tokotaya does not do that. I tell the people I work with, it's your bottom line. If you pay me for something, what you want to get is money. I now show you, okay, you know what, she got into my page and they found for me maybe extra, my old page where it was deleted. I just post another unknown useless 1,000 followers.
Is it tutorial or running ads on Instagram?
Do you see? So please, it is very important who you follow or who follows you on social media. Stop using style. I used to stop liking competitors post on Facebook too.
If it is going to give you
works for
visibility,
you, if it works for you,
it.
good. But if it's not working for you, then desist. I've seen that the people that go, because why are you liking your
competitors post?
Instead of liking that post, go and do strategic commenting. Do you see? Go there and do strategic commenting.
Now, people on the GMI, one of them did strategic commenting last week and got a big fish to come follow him. And they started conversation. He sells property. I'm waiting for him to tell me, okay, I've sold. Because that's what is strategic. That's what is smart. Please, are we making sense? Is this opening somebody's eyes to something new?
You are getting a lot more clarity. If you have, please let us know.
Let me know in the chat.
Clarity,
let me know in
clarity,
the chat.
clarity.
Thank you. I'm saying yeses in the chat. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I see clarity. Thank you.
Good,
thank you.
Good,
thank you.
Good.
So
Vera Billionaire, now do you understand? She said she needed a summary about this targeting thing. Do you understand?
Now you can also go on Facebook if you do manager. You can do all some of those targetings that are there. If you understand what you are doing, you can practice and get your algorithm used to some of those. Let
me tell you the truth. Because I run ads, or let me say it like
we do this professionally, so we have tools that helps us see what is going on when other people also run their ads. And I can tell you categorically that the most popular names of Facebook ads coaches in Nigeria, they don't target when they run
targeting.
Ads. They don't.
They do what we call zero targeting. They just put location and age. And that is all. But because
they need to sell something to you that you can feel satisfaction about, they sell to you targeting. Let's leave targeting. Let's leave targeting. This is another thing that has been a major pain point.
Budget.
People are always asking, how much did I spend on my ads? Is anybody asking that question here?
Budget.
Is anybody asking, how much did I spend on my ads? Is anybody asking, what's the right budget? Is anybody questioning that? Or are we?
Yes, Amma.
Zia is asking.
Minister is asking.
Ministers is asking. Who again is asking? Just three people. You want to know?
I'm asking so.
You want to know?
That's why I haven't started running out.
Don't be scared about running ads.
I've been told that my budget is too small. Habiba, how much is your budget? Femi, yes. The money fizzles fast. This budgeting is tricky.
Yes, it's tricky.
Well, let me tell you the funny thing. Now that should give you some peace. But the ones I run with big money doesn't convert well because the small money ones convert.
Yes, that happens too.
My joy is that they don't debit immediately.
Okay, we see debit.
Okay, so this is it. This is it. For some of you that you think that your budget is small, one of the first most interesting things I discovered working with HNIs.
Okay, Abiba said I did an ad 5K for 7 days.
Working with HNIs was to see their budget. Now I'm talking about big hitters that do TV shows, that do radio shows. They come on Facebook and they show you their budget. And I just burst out laughing like, oh God, what are you thinking? How much do you use to buy 15 minutes on radio? How much do you pay for a minute on radio? How come you're using this kind of budget on Facebook? But then, something interesting, you cannot just say that just putting $1 million into ads is the next thing to do.
Yeah, no.
Let me share my screen. There's something, I want you to see something on that screen.
I think what you said, let me read that question.
Okay.
I hope I'll see when I come back.
No, read it.
If I want to get at least 200 leads daily, how much will I budget for the ads? Just hold that question.
Hold the question.
It's a good one.
All right, so this is it. Budget. The first thing I want us to know is this. With budgets, it is not one size fits all. There are things that affect your budget, your goal, and your niche.
Let me repeat that. There are things.
With budget, it is not one size fits all. There are things that affect your budget. It is not one size fits all. Your goal and your need directly affect your budget. For your ads to convert, you need to know your goal and you need to know your niche. What is your goal? Where is your niche? Your goal is what you want to do. And is it Femi that said he wants to populate his WhatsApp group, Abi?
Was it
That's
Femi
a
or
goal.
Val?
Or Val. That's a goal. I wanted to get people to register. That's a goal. Or you want to sell. That's a goal. I want people to opt in and get my free book. That's a goal. If you run ads on Facebook Ads Manager, you will have there something they call objectives. And there are 3 major categories of those objectives: engagement, traffic, or conversion. You come on Instagram, you also have 3: profile visits. What's the second one? What's the third one?
What is the website clicks?
And DM, Abi? I use 99 per day to run my ads, and I run for a minimum of 7 days. Now, these are the things I need you to understand. Facebook runs their ads on something that is called, what do they call it? Bidding. So what does it mean? You come to the market, you come to bid. Bidding is, I want to sell this product. It's antique. I want to sell this antique piece. And it is starting at 5 naira. Highest payer gets it. Basically, that's what bidding means. So you come on Facebook to bid. And what has happened in the last 1 year is that the cost of ads has gone up by ×7. At a point, to get video views on Facebook was as little as 10 kobo at times. The price has gone up like 7 to 10 times depending. Now, your goal is one thing. That goal that Facebook defines is a goal. Your personal goal is another thing. I've run video views ads for sales. I've run engagement ads for sales. That is merging my goal and the goal on Facebook. That affects your budget. If you are doing engagement, you're just saying people should relate with your content. So Facebook shows it to the maximum number of people. What you have, the story, the headline, the hook, the creative you have on that will determine how people respond or react to it. That's your goal, and that would affect your budget. So generally, engagement ads are cheaper than traffic ads, and traffic ads are cheaper than conversion ads. But let me tell you something that should not shock you. At the end of the day, the average is always the same. At the end of the day, the average is always the same. The next thing is your niche. What's your niche? It's the segment of the market you play in. Somebody plays in fashion, and that person plays in health. Someone else plays in education. The amount of money that is bidding in each of those different markets will affect how your budget is useful in whatever markets that you are in. So these days, how many people are running ads to get people to come and learn this or that? All of us here are online. On an average daily, how many ads do you see of people that are saying come and learn? How many ads do you see of people that are saying come and buy shoes and bags compared to what you were seeing last year? I'm sure it has increased seriously. And you understand something. With this demand and supply market, the more demand goes, the higher the price. You see more than 10 per day. How many people do you see that are running ads to their real estate? Come and buy this property through me, realtors. Uncountable. So that means that the price of the ads has gone up. But let me tell you something important. As important as your budget is, it is not so important. Because your budget is the vehicle that shows your post, your communication to people. It is what is in the communication that is more important. So some people will still run their 1,000 naira ads and convert. Some people will do 5K ads per day and convert. I have somebody that is doing 200,000 naira ads per day. My mentor does 1 million naira ads per day. First thing you need to understand is this. You want to run your ads for 4 days, 2 days, 7 days. all of those things, they are comme ça. What's comme ça in English? Comme ça. It's right.
Okay, so this is it. Wholesale BBS said, yeah, are you, if okay, money, okay, I thought you were asking for direct money. So this is it. This is what I have as a general principle. It's a general principle. It doesn't mean that it works for every person all the time. Because you are going to Facebook to bid. So the question I ask you too is that if somebody comes and wants to buy a dozen of your products, and another person comes and wants to just buy one piece, who will you attend to first? Let's chat. If somebody comes, wants to buy 12 pieces, that's a dozen of your product. Another one wants to buy just one piece, who will you attend to first? I need responses, a dozen. Good, we're all business people. So the owner of Facebook too is a businessman. If an industry, some of you are in beauty, real estate. You see, I went to do a training for, some of my clients are into developers. So I trained their realtors.
This is what, let me tell you the true situation. They came to me as realtors and we worked together to get them to become developers. They have 2 estates they are selling at the moment, one in Ekpe, the other one in Lekki.
So I went to do training for their realtors. And some of them were like, hey, you know, I'm only 5K hard. I'm like, you see, you had this scam. It's just that we didn't catch you on time. You want to sell, let's say, land of 5 million naira with 5,000 naira? No. So let me give you a general principle. If you are running hats for sales, ensure you are bidding with good money. That is why I tell people, if you don't have good money to run hats for sales,
please
do what? Generate leads. Did you hear me? Generate leads. How do you generate leads? You give people a free offer. Whether you sell products or not, you should have a free offer that is helping you generate leads. So you make hair. You can say 5 tips to help you care for your hair, or 5 essentials to use for your team naturalista, 5 essentials to use for your natural hair so they can grow fast. Anybody that has natural hair will follow you. And that way you can nurture them. Some will buy immediately, some you need to nurture. But you now put your cream of 50K and you put 1,500 naira. Come on, we are in the year 2022. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. You're not bidding right. You will waste your money. So I want you to, like I said, for people that will be joining us in the upgrade class, I'll be able to tell you your niche. This is the thing you should actually use for your niche. But as a general rule, so that even if you don't join the class now, the training now, which is best you do, so that you don't be in the jungle alone. Just let me tell you one of the things. It's a bad thing for you not to have somebody to ask questions. So you're doing things and you're like, am I doing right? It's a bad place. So I tell people, even though the knowledge is on Google, you can go on Google, which it will take you time to search. You will not get hand holding on Google. You will not get accountability on Google. You will not get somebody to ask questions on Google. You will not get coaches or coaching on Google. So if you know you have a small budget, me here, Tokotaya, we always tell you the truth. I will not be someone that will tell you, just go and use it like that, it will work, and you'll be wasting your money. No. I want to get prayers from your mouth. I have a lot of
even if I don't get prayers from your mouth, I want your spirit to bless us.
Good. If you know you don't have big budgets, use your small chinkpini money to generate leads. Nurture the leads and they will convert. If you want to sell, see, I now had some realtors in the meeting. I'm coming here, I read it. Okay. I learned that
there's market segmentation on Facebook, and so if you give Facebook more money by increasing your budget, they will in turn show your ads to high value customers more likely to convert. Now, people say this.
There's an iota of truth in it.
There's an iota of truth in it, but you cannot put your business model on that. Let me tell you an interesting story I heard. when I was doing mini importation actively, one of us decided to try conversion ads.
Hell, Jesus. So
And he put money into conversion ads.
The wrong place. This thing was firing. Ah, God.
But he put his pixels on his opt-in. So his money was gone.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Because for every click that fired that pixel, Facebook charged him conversion. And he lost his money to it.
Very fast sales.
Very fast.
Hi.
There was another guy that did the same thing, conversion ads, but in his own case, week 1, nothing happened. Week 2, nothing happened. Week 3, no sale, nothing happened on the ad at all. Then he said he checked and it was already 3 months and he felt rubbish. Let me go and switch this thing off. And the day he wanted to go and switch off that ad, he made 1 sale. But guess how much he paid for that 1 sale? It cost him 5,000 naira to make that 1 sale, conversion ads. I'm saying this so that you can understand that some of these things that people toot around, they are not principles.
Yes, they are not principles.
They are not principles. They are things that people are guesstimating at. So you cannot decide that this becomes a guide that you run by. Now I put in the chat an acronym, LEADS. We have made an acronym for LEADS. Locate existing accessible demand. Locate existing accessible demand.
Yeah, LEADS.
Our acronym for LEADS is locate existing accessible demand. Because in sales, it is demand and supply that must always come together. Once you can locate existing accessible demand, then you can make sales. And even Facebook itself, I've trained on how to do ads from Facebook directly. Even Facebook will tell you that more often than not, you should not come and sell on their platform. Facebook is customer-centric. Facebook is dopamine focused. What Facebook wants all of us to do on their platform is to make other people happy. So if you come on their platform and whichever way, it seems like you make people uncomfortable, Facebook will fight you by themselves. So some people, you are into the beauty niche, health niche, adults, what do they call it? Adult products. You'll notice that Facebook does not really say come and do your adverts on their page. Facebook can pull your page down for doing before and after pictures.
Yeah.
You can lose your page to that. Because they don't want you to come and tell anybody their facts.
They don't want to make anybody feel bad. So when you're writing your caption, you don't need to be aggressive. You know, I've seen people write caption. I'm always, when I say has, I'm always like, this person can lose their page to it.
Instagram is a lot more lenient. Running your ads on Facebook.
If you come and you say some things, they will nab your ad manager, your ad account.
You can lose your ad account for showing too much skin on Facebook.
Yes, that's what we are saying. I'm going to answer. So let me scroll up. I want to read this person's
comment again.
Yes. So Elu said, I learned that there's market. So if you give Facebook more money by increasing your budget, it will in turn show your heart to high value customers, most likely to convert. Yes, that has an iota of truth. But if you don't have other things in place, even if you put high budget, that's why there's something I say, these 7 secrets are like ingredients for cooking jollof rice. You cannot have a meat stock and you say you don't have tin tomato. Do you see? Kind of is an English. So you can't just say, yeah, put money. I've seen people go and increase their budget and they waste their money because their offers are not right. They're not writing good stories. So even with the big budget, they are not getting response.
Now, there is one thing to try to get conversion directly.
No, I'm going to answer somebody else that said, so Israel, Sonny said, you missed that part. I said, so if you're here and you have chicken money for her, don't go and be selling. This now you hardly hear people who don't say this because they've seen that entrepreneurs don't like to hear the truth. Entrepreneurs like to be told lies. Oh, how I you see? Let me tell you something. All those how I use 1 naira to make 1 million naira, and you go and pay for that thing. it is not that it's a lie, but I can tell you the fact that I've seen somebody do that thing. How I use 10 naira
to make 1 million naira. And guess what? I said to the guy, you didn't even need to spend it. You didn't need to spend 10 kobo.
It was true for that person, it worked, but it will not work for you. One, the person has been in that niche for the past 10 years. So the person has a lot of leads. So the person can run retargeting hard. Even if the person does not run retargeting and they will convert. But you newbie, you are just building your audience. You now say you want to use 10,000 naira, be 1 naira to make 1 million naira. It will not work.
Now, I know a lot of people, especially in real estate, they say, this guy, every time he runs his ads, he sells straight. I told him to run ads for me to sell. He's refusing to run it. Let me guarantee you something. He will not run it for you.
You know,
he will collect your money. He will not run it for you. Go and ask him. He's been at it for how long? I need you to understand that when you come on social media to run
I want to understand this shaking money.
I will do. Your system goes through a process of learning. So some of the things that's why I say to you, it has an iota of truth in it. I registered for a program, and part of the reason why I paid so many dollars was this. I was promised that after registering for that program, the owner of the program was going to give me 1,000 leads, a list of his audience
that have bought from
him to retarget.
I'll be able to retarget. Are you understanding something?
So if you have shaking money, use it to generate leads.
Leads. Don't go and try to be using it to sell.
You'll be more effective. Two, let me answer the other question. Is high budget for creating ads or funnels?
I don't even understand that question.
The next one, please, can we put other goals apart from conversion ads?
Oh, yes.
Or run ads for conversion? I said that earlier, yes. I ran ads for video views and I still got conversions.
People buying.
Straight from the product, not education.
So we've spoken about 3 things, 3 of the ingredients, but we said it's 7. Do you see? We said 7. If we have to sit down to say all the 7, I can show that we will do. This is already 2 hours, and we need to take questions.
Is it making sense? 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 Okay, thanks. Cool. Thanks so much. You're welcome. Is this making sense? Is this making sense? It's making
sense. So please, I wanted to say something about real estate. I went to train these realtors, and this particular realtor said she was using 5K to run ads.
Oh,
5K for 5 days.
It wasn't stressful. But I love the styling, Sha.
Afolabi, are you talking to me?
Like use your.
Afolabi, are you talking to me?
Hey, Jesus.
Apparently, this is how we are muted. Are we muted? Okay, we're not muted now. Apparently, there were other realtors there. So when she said she's using 5K.
And you said you guys are good. Thank you.
Thank you. So when she said she's using 5K, other ones now stood up and said, where they are using 200K for 5 days. You are saying you're using 5K. She now covered her eyes.
Afolabi, it's all right.
And that's what we are saying. You want to use 5K to sell 5 million. Instead of that, run leads.
Adepoju Femi, what's the best sales funnel for athlete marketer? Let me tell you something interesting. In sales, there is no best sales funnel. Let me say that again, and I want everybody to hear this. In sales, there is not one best sales process. It is social science. Human beings change. So you must be agile and you must be ready to flow with that change. That's what is best.
Then secondly, that's why you need to actually follow through with one person. They have a blueprint. Let me tell you the simple thing. So there are different ways of cooking beans. Do you see? Now, one of the things that causes problem is that you want to use like 5 people's style to cook your beans. Do you see there's going to be issue? So I prepare my gari, I pour water inside gari. He prepares his by putting gari inside water. Finally, we get the result of
now, my
gari.
son is trying to learn how to cook from both of us.
Yes, I use 5 tips to care for your hair. Yes, when talking about, let me get practical here. So before I get practical to be answering you, I'm already flowing. Like I said, we're going to be doing only 3 because at the moment is 2 hours. We've done 2 hours. I want to take your questions. so that it's a lot more interactive and you get more results.
Should we take questions or not? Should we take questions? Well, before we go into questions, I want to inform us that actually there's an upgrade class.
There's an upgrade class.
So for people that really want us to work together, there's an opportunity for us to work together beyond this level where we can actually look into your things and advise and guide you as per what is right and effective.
So what's the upgrade class about? This is it basically, like I said, we'll be looking categorically into your own business. Now, I tell people there are a lot of realtors. If I have 5 realtors working with me, which at the moment I even have over 5, I will look into your own business and tell you this is what works for you. Go and run hard. So you'll be getting one-to-one coaching in a group setting. Now, I've had people say, you see, I can't make payments, admin issues, blah, 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 all of those plenty issues. Guess what we are doing? We are bringing in an expert that resolved my own issue. I had naughty issue for 1 year. I couldn't run hard.
In that 1 year, I must have gone through at least 10 Facebook accounts.
Hey, God.
I changed my phone, changed my system, changed my browser, I set up one Facebook, new Facebook, fresh Facebook, and I paid somebody to help me resolve the issue. And when I worked with the person, I paid you. The thing that the person told me to do like this got my account deleted.
It was this particular specialist that was able to help me resolve his account. So we are bringing this person to come and attend to things like payment issue and admin issue, all of those plenty issue. So what will you learn when you come for the upgrade class? We'll show you how to create irresistible offers. So we'll look at you and say, okay, what do you actually want to achieve? And you can tell that I will tell you the truth. If for the free class, I'm telling you, some people will tell you, go and use your 1,000. You will keep wasting the money. I don't tell you that. Like I said, if I tell you the truth that you don't like me, it's fine. If you don't like me now, you will like me later. I've seen people literally coming back to say, thank you. That thing you now gave was not what I finally used. Like they say, truth can be bitter, but guess what? Truth will prevail. But for you, we'll show you how to create your own irresistible offer, particularly peculiar to your own business. So let's say there are 4 people that sell hair. You'll be having different offers because there is what your own business resonates. Remember, your irresistible offer must resonate with your ideal audience and you. We'll show you the kind of how to run for your own business. We'll show you the kind of creative to use that will pull in your ideal audience. People suck when it comes to creative. So when I say creative, I mean the picture or the video you will use.
The flyer.
The picture, the infographics, then the words under. The two together are called creative. The word alone is called copywriting. You will know the kind of copy to write to pull in buyers. We'll show you one killer secret that will help you turn leads to customers that nobody shares with you. We'll show you the secret sauce to running a successful business. We'll show you how to run profitable ads. Even if you sell products, you sell education, you sell all of that. And guess what? In this day and age,
people are screaming, how much is it already?
It's screaming how much. In this day and age, if you don't run ads, you know, the person that resolved my ad said to me, the guy said that, you must have suffered 1 year. How were you surviving? This one, even if it means that we should scabash, we will scabash. And he resolved it and I've been running hard. I can tell you.
Do you handle consultancy, stroke advert age? I don't understand the question, please.
That can we run ads for people? Like I said, I run ads for people, but
let me stop sharing. I need you to see my face fully. I would like to share with you an experience now. Now, while I was unable to run ads, I was appearing on somebody's page on Instagram, and I also had access to run ads on that person's page.
Yeah.
Because I need everybody in class to listen to this and listen intently. Now, because I was working through their agency, they had their bill. I gave them the bill to run the ads. And they started running the ads for me. And in 3 days, in 3 days, I generated 480 leads in my email. 480 leads.
But none of those leads were converting. And let me say converting. There's a Yoruba had the people that don't understand Yoruba will interpret. They said, Oju, kale. I'm not Yoruba too. Let me
Interpretation. The eyes that will stay with you to your old age does not start bringing out mucus when you are young.
So if I have 480 leads and nobody is even opening my messages,
nobody is reading my emails, not one of them.
You
is
can
reading.
tell that those audiences are dead. There is no need going and me fooling myself.
Now, because I understood what was going on, when you give people to run your ads, they set up the ads at the walk away.
You know why? It's business. There's so many hats
that they are running.
Attend to. If you see somebody that will sit down to be monitoring your hat to check for you, they will charge you very well. And that's one of the reasons.
Most small business owners in reality cannot afford that. Now, let me tell you what though. I was monitoring it and I was seeing that this thing was not panning out.
Leads were coming. I was giving them email.
So I called up and I said, guys, I need you to pause that ad. And he said, the ad is doing well. I said, guys, pause the ad for me, please. I need to tweak some things on that ad. And at that time, I think we spent about maybe 70-80% of the budget.
Yes, already.
So I need to tweak some things on that ad. And when I tweak it, continue it with the remaining budget. So I tweaked and they continued with the remaining budget. And that remaining budget brought in 16, 17 or 13?
15 leads.
15 leads. And from that 15 leads, I made sales immediately.
Some of them have even gone to buy my high ticket product.
Now, what is it? Somebody will say, okay, even they themselves, they felt like, I let them finish that budget and I will do another one for this one. It is not, if you are as a business owner, if you don't understand what is going on, and you just keep giving people to run it for you, you will not be able to make corrections and adjustments when necessary. In the long run, you will spend a lot more, you will waste a lot more.
So this is what I tell even my clients. I tell my clients, even if you give somebody your heart to run, know it, so that you can tell the person. You see, there are times that they want to tweak. I say, no, don't tweak.
Let it run.
Let it run. Because I know it. I was saying about that I couldn't run ads for a whole year, and we shared the story of how we were able to use a platform. I couldn't run ads on this page, so I had to use our own hard people. But because I knew what I was doing, do you see what I'm saying? So, like I said, we do that, but we don't do it for small business owners. Do you see? We do it for people with good budgets. Yes, and I have my reasons. So what we do for
she said I could do the checks and even the follow-ups. It's more than that though.
Don't worry, John, if you want that. But like I said, we don't do it for small business owner because
Juliet, I just gave someone now and it's my first time doing this. Let's see how it pans out.
No, don't worry, see how it pans out first. Do you understand? Somebody is saying they banned stuff. Ask for a review.
That's correct.
Then you have to do it in 30 days. After 30 days, if you don't ask for a review, it's gone. And now also in the upgrade class, we'll be showing you the reasons why people have restrictions.
Juliet is saying she just gave somebody to run her ads. And in the last 2 days, she hasn't even had time to do it. Saying she has a lot of people's adverts to run. She'll chill. That's the fact. That's just how it goes.
Do you understand?
There's something I wanted to say here. I think I'll bite my lips. I won't say it. I won't say it here. I'll say it to people that pay. Because
so if you are joining us, which I would advise you to join us, like I said, I have people here who have experience. Let me say my people here.
Juliet, please, let me beg you. Business is more esoteric. So please.
What's it? I'm regretting it already. I was scared to run ads because mine doesn't convert at all. No, please. Don't put out that kind of energy after anything you have done.
Please.
The best you can do is to put out good energy.
Please. It's your money. You're running your ads. Let good energy follow it.
For people that join the class, I will also show you there are two algorithms. There's the internal algorithm and there's the external algorithm. We were able to only teach external algorithm. In the upgrade class, we'll be teaching internal algorithm.
Let me tell you something funny. These same ads that brought you here, I started the ads and I had to stop it like 18, 19 hours later.
Yeah.
Because by the time I checked and I saw what was happening, so that I wasn't giving the results I wanted.
It wasn't panning out.
So I chilled for about a day before resuming the ads. If you give somebody to run, that person
They will not cheat.
same
They
person
won't
that is
check.
telling you, but let me tell you what,
They won't check.
let your own internal algorithm be right. I've done a lot of different kind of ads. I was running an ad that I was looking at the budget. Day one,
Oh,
no
God.
response.
Okay, let me tell you something about sales ad. Do you have the guts to run sales ad? Day one, no response. Day two, no response. Day three, no response. Day four, day five, day six, day seven.
No response.
Because it is sales. So if we're not going to buy,
No,
we
let me tell you what I mean by no response. No likes, no comments. Nobody's starting a chat.
Sales. But guess what? At the end of 7 days, everybody that made inquiries about that paid bought. I even add one-to-one clients.
And it's not cheap product.
Do you see what I'm saying? So if you're a small business and you don't have the heart or the boldness to go day one, day two, please just generate leads. So for this class, normally this class, if we price it at 50K, it would be so cheap. And I'm not even joking. Why? Like I said, I'm bringing in an expert. It's going to be handling, showing you all the admin issues and everything. If you've ever worked with us before, you will see how we carry people's matter on our head. I said I wanted to see the screen. Let me call some of my clients here.
Okay,
I can see Mr. Abdulhamid.
Okay.
Is Wybom still here? I have people that have worked with me in other capacities that are here. I didn't even know Wybom was here initially. Mr. Ogaga is here. Mr. Ogaga is my... I didn't know you were here. Mr. Ogaga, how are you doing? Show me that big one.
No, just this is it. This is the same thing.
Mr. Ogaga, do you want to unmute and talk? Who is crying? Don't worry, there's a discount. Just chill. Don't give crying emoji. We love entrepreneurs. Mr. Abdulhamid, should we unmute you? Do you want to talk? I want to talk about Tokotaya. He's been with me. Let me tell you something about Mr. Abdulhamid, why I liked him. Before I didn't to attend to guys. Oh, if I see a guy click on my head, you are doing great. Your background is quite noisy. You can't unmute. Okay, Mr. Abdulhamid, can Mr. Abdulhamid unmute? What do I mean tweet copy? Okay, so this is it. For my high-paying clients, when they want to run ads, they send me their copies. Your copies are the write-up that you have under your posts, where you have come and buy, or that's your copy. So
now in those copies, you use words, and words carry meanings. So there's a way that you can arrange 3 words, and we can rearrange the 3 words, and the meaning will be completely different. So that's what we mean by tweak.
Okay, somebody says it's been okay. Mr. Abdulhamid, do you want to unmute? I know most of the times is that. Mr. Abdulhamid, can you hear me?
YouTube doesn't
always okay. Well, play them a video. You should play them. Is any of them my video around my clients? So that's number one. So with us already, if you like the way this is going, you can tell that in the paid class you will have a lot more. I love it that people get results. My clients have said my own self can be too much. Let me tell you why they can be too much. I call. Have you worked with coaches before? Do you have coaches that call you? Do you have coaches that call you? Well, Tokotaya calls. I'll pick up my phone and call you. That's the extent to which we would go so that I can get the results. I do not leave my clients alone. I have a saying, we will not leave you alone until you succeed. So this Facebook ad is actually a 2 days masterclass. Yes. And see, at the end of that 2 days, your heart, you'll be ready to run your heart. You'll be ready if you follow through. You will write your copy, you will write your creative, you will put money and press pam. And if you have issues, that's why I'm bringing that my experts that has helped me resolve 1 year issue, naughty issue like this.
Hello everyone. Hello.
Okay. I think
I know you're all
let me share screen and just play a video for us. So just give me a moment. Let me share screen. Can we see my screen?
Hello customers to buy from you. Just everyone, hello. I know you're all doing good. Just take a moment and listen to this. If you cannot do your business properly online, or you're thinking how to get customers to buy from you, just people to know what you do and patronize you, and you're wondering how can you do this, the solution is right here. Tokotaya is the solution. Tokotaya is the big deal, I tell you. The real couple that will hold you by hand and walk you to success. They will push you. They will lift your butt off your chair and push you to succeed. Yes, they will do that. You just do what they ask you to do and you'll be selling like no man business. Just do what they have asked you to do.
All right, so that's one of my clients. Now I played this video strategically. This woman is a 50.
At the time we went at 58. I think she's now 59. She's now 59. So here is it for people that feel like, oh, I'm tired of trial and error. I want to get this thing straight. Like I said, it's not a course that we will just record and give you. It's going to be a live webinar. And like I said, we will attend to your copies so that you know exactly the copy to do. We will attend to your creatives. Do you see? So you know the kind of offer to really create. You're not going to be left alone. The reason why it looks like other courses you've done them is that you don't get support. You didn't get support, and it costs a lot to get support. Before I go through each person's course, before I say, okay, you didn't do it, do this, and all of that. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you'll be getting this. Now, what we are doing is this. Because we are reducing it for people that are coming in, you're going to be paying 30K, 30,000. But for anybody that is taking action now, like you're sending me a message now on my WhatsApp, now, as I talk, I will give you a further discount. We will allow you pay 25K. Yes. Toko said we should not bring it lower than 30K. But anybody that knows me here knows that Taya is simply me. This Toko is the husband, Taya is the wife. Knows that Taya will give discounts. So if you are joining in, which I advise you to join in, you see, I see a lot of people ask questions and I laugh. You ask what's your target is. Somebody gives you, you go and use that target and you go. It is high time you stop getting
half-baked solutions.
Why don't you have someone that you can know, okay, let me ask this person question. Let me go and can ask, and I'm sure that we'll get results. Do you see the difference?
The class has not come to an end, though. There's still more.
Yeah, ask his questions.
Questions
is important. Do you see what I'm saying? So you're going to get it in. And let me tell you, if you have been following Tokotaya's class, you know that the first time we give this offer is the first time is the cheapest. Because what we give, you can't quantify the time we'll be using to spend with you. It's unquantifiable. And for the first 5 people to take action this night,
what do you sell?
For the first 5 persons to
take this action. Is it. This is what I want you to do. If you are interested in the offer.
Somebody's already asking me how much is the class, please. Is Chika not here?
Please send me a message on WhatsApp
please
now.
Just send in upgrade class. Send in
upgrade class on WhatsApp. Then we can have a conversation.
Upgrade class on WhatsApp. Just send the upgrade class on WhatsApp. For the first 5 people to take action, let me tell you what I will do for you. Taya here, we personally tweak your copy.
She's a copywriter, even though she doesn't say it's much, because
I don't do it for people. Like I said, I do it for myself paying people that pay me $5,000, $2,000. Those are people that I tweak their copy. Now, I don't know, is Betty here? Is Betty here?
I'm not sure.
When I went to train realtors in one of the organizations where I work with those people, they are into real estate. We gave these realtors copy. They were just behaving like ants inside sugar. You know how excited ants are inside sugar. And you're like, I said, no, you guys don't need to copy the same thing at all.
Because you all are different, and what works for each of you is different.
Story. Now I want to share something with you. We were only able to cover 3 because of time. Like I said, I would like to take questions. Let me read all that ones to you. Let me just share with you. We have story. We have story.
iPhone, chat with me on WhatsApp. Let me see what the problem really is. Is it a problem of perception? Do you understand?
So we have story, other things. We have story. We have targeting. We dealt with targeting a bit. We have retargeting. We have objectives. Objectives are divided into 2. The Facebook or Instagram objective and your own objectives. Do you see? You must know what you want to achieve personally. We have copywriting and advert creative. Copywriting and advert creative. We have the headline.
Hamdallah Ibrahim, if you're interested in the offer,
Hamdallah, just chat with me.
Chat with me on WhatsApp.
Now on WhatsApp.
Chat with me on WhatsApp. We're here together, so definitely there are things we might be able to do with you, but chat with me on WhatsApp, please.
Headline.
If you're interested, chat with me on WhatsApp.
Another thing is the headline. Like I said, time didn't allow us. Then we have budget. Then we have landing page, or where you want to send your leads or prospects.
Are you talking to me on WhatsApp? See.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm the one talking. That's why. I'm sorry. I'm the one talking. Okay.
Okay. I'm seeing people on WhatsApp now.
Let me just respond to everybody on WhatsApp, please.
Now, this is what I want us to do, please. As you are sending the messages on WhatsApp, I want us to continue with Q&As here.
She wants to get account paint. Okay, let me just give the account. This is cheaper.
People that pay now, should I give them mega sales masterclass?
Okay. For people that pay this night, you get mega sales masterclass as bonus. Remember that mega sales masterclass, we pre-sold it at 10K. People that bought this course they are here
in this class.
They are here, so it's not anything. It's not a lie. It's not a lie.
So while we're getting messages on
WhatsApp, let me attend to. Please ask your questions so we can be asking. Please.
I want to see if I can 00501149994.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm looking for Ibiye. Is Ibiye in the room? I want us to get into.
So don't worry. For people, some people have sent for mega sales master and upgrade class. If you are paying for the upgrade class this night, you get the mega sales master class as bonus. Apart from the fact that the first 5 people to pay, we will tweak your copy. I personally, it's my own personal job. I will tweak your copy. That means I will reconstruct your copy myself.
Okay, Ibiye. So what's your unmute? What's your question? Let's deal with that head on. Ibiye on mute.
Don't worry, I'm chatting with everybody now. You get it. Was people that have sent requests now. We're chatting you up right now.
Ibiye, I'm asking you to unmute so we can have a conversation about this. I want to understand your question.
Any other person that is ready?
Please, any other person that is ready, raise your hands. Sorry, I can't unmute. Oh, okay. So what's the question?
Don't worry, everybody. I'm seeing plenty. I'm interested.
Ibiye can't unmute. Let me. I'm looking for Ibiye's question. Please, if you have questions, raise your hand.
Okay.
So Ibiye, please, what can you say about offer for a hair business? What kind of hair business is Ibiye doing?
Let me just be writing people's names so that.
Ibiye, what kind of hair business are you doing?
If you pay for the upgrade class, I'm getting mega sales master class.
You sell luxury and affordable human hair extension and wigs. Okay, let me tell you one thing. There's affordable luxury. It is separate from luxury and it's separate from affordable. So when you say you sell luxury and affordable, it seems like you have a confused market there, because the language of luxury is different from the language of affordable, and what affordable luxury represents is also different. So who do you sell to? So I can help you with that. Is it affordable luxury you are selling? So they are like human hair. They are not.
I have people here that have requested for the mega sales masterclass. If you request for the mega sales masterclass and you get the upgrade class, you get the mega sales masterclass as a bonus. That costs alone, if you listen to it. I don't know, is KG here? KG Oluchi, Mr. Abdulhamid too has taken that course. You'll be having that as bonus, apart from the bonus that I will be triggering your copy for the first 5 people to pay. Let me tell you about copywriting. If you've ever hired a copywriter, you know copywriters are not cheap. Copywriter is not when you just write there.
Let me help you understand something.
Let me tell you my background.
Yes.
I have a background in mass communication, so I am trained to write content. At least should be when you write news. But guess what? Copywriting
is not the
specialized.
same thing. Now, let me tell you what it has cost me to learn copywriting. In the last 3 years, thereabouts, I've spent over 6 million naira learning copywriting. Simple, though. Copywriting is simple, though. It is just the ability to write, to get people to take action. It's the ability to write, to get people to take action. But my background is bidding. I used to be a crafter. I worked with my hands in my shop in the market. And I assumed when I wanted to start this thing, I've been doing this trading for over 20 years now. What's up? I started trading at the age of 9.
People already pay, you know, before 5 is complete. After 5, I will not write copy. Because as I was saying, copywriting is a creative work. Do you see?
But after I got online, I saw that it wasn't like that. Now I said something to you earlier. I would rather pay to learn. Because even if I lose money, it can be regained. But when I lose time, it's my life that I'm playing with. And my life is a bit more precious to me than that. Well, I lost somebody at a young, tender age. So that really, really helps me understand and value time. Okay, so Ibiye says, I sell luxury hairs and budgeted hair. That's what I mean by luxury and affordable hair. If you sell luxury, there's the language of luxury. Luxury is not looking for cheap. So if you sell luxury, the pain point of luxury is that mine is better than yours. Mine is more expensive than yours. You cannot afford what I wear. That's the pain of luxury. Slave mamas on a budget are the ones that are looking for cheap things. The slave mamas on a budget are going to be using what acclaimed professional slave mamas are using. And that helps you to put your language out right. So if what you are selling is budget, and you say, where Tiana's Empire, what? Look alike hair for half the price. Luxury will not buy that from you. But budget will buy it. When budget finish buying it, they will say, can you see? Can you see it looks like Tiana's hair? In fact, so an offer for those 2 categories of the market will not be the same. And understanding the difference will help you to be more direct in your selling.
Okay.
Rexy says, how can I sell insurance? Lexi, can you unmute? Let's have a conversation. I like selling things that are not popular. My first solely self-alone only business was bidding. And those days when people ask me for my business and I say, they say, are you selling building material? I tell them, no, I'm selling deeds.
Hello, Toko. Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you, Rexy. So you sell insurance.
Okay. Yes, I do.
4 more to go. If you want Taya to write mad copy for you, I'm saying I don't write. If my clients are here, that they'll feel jealous. People that I write copy for, I write copies for, actually tweak copies for
I don't even write it for them.
I tweak copies for people that are paying me $2,000 per pod. I have programs for that price. Do you see? So you are getting this, and the reason why I'm doing this, like, it's not Toko, it is me. The reason why I'm doing this is because I really want people to run ads successfully. I know what it means if you can't run ads, you can't generate leads. It looks like you don't know how to do anything. People can start. I've seen wives being ridiculed by their husband. You're lazy. What do you know how to do?
Just because it looks like.
What do you know how to do? And that thing gives me heartache. This woman is really trying her best. She's doing all she can. But you know, there's an adage in Bible that says that if you are not steady, you look like you are lazy. So I want that thing to stop. In fact, I want the first 5 people to pay. I want them to be women. In my heart. Yes.
I'm going to be among them. So I want to know how best this can work.
Okay, so Rexy, let's go to it. You sell insurance, Abby?
Yes, I do.
Why do people buy insurance?
People actually buy insurance because of one, a security, and two, investment for their own self and family.
So what kind of insurance do you sell?
I sell education insurance personally, but every other insurance options that comes in, I open.
Do you sell life insurance?
That's the educational insurance I'm talking about.
Educational insurance, life insurance?
Yeah, it's mixed. Like the very package I sell for my company.
Okay, those ones that you do contributory to an end.
Yeah, it do it contributory yearly, you know, for a shorter term or a longer term, but it covers primary, secondary, and tertiary institution level.
Okay, so this is high, the first thing we want to look at is this. Who is the person that would want to buy insurance?
Yeah.
Who is the kind of person that wants to buy insurance?
People that actually have the means.
1, 2.
Those are the people that have the means.
No, people that have the means will not buy insurance.
No.
They won't buy it. People that have the means will not buy it.
Okay. Do you know what actually meant by people that have the means?
Yes, I know what you're trying to say. People that can afford to make the contribution. Abby?
Hello, you said?
You think you're saying people that can afford to make the yearly contribution?
That's 1, 2. Those that are actually that are family.
That have family.
That have kids. Yes. Also,
you know what? This set of people will not buy insurance.
Okay.
The person that will buy insurance is somebody that is thinking seriously about posterity. Somebody that has some funds, frontally. Okay. It's either that he knows that his life is threatened, or he has heightened awareness about that, and feels a sense of responsibility to take care of his own afterwards.
Yeah.
If the person is not in this frame of mind, he will rather use his money to buy a car.
True. You're right. Yeah.
But the average person that has a car can afford to be on this program.
Yes, sure.
So what do you do to get somebody that has a car to see that this is something they need?
That's where your ad creative comes in and your copy. There must be something you say this kind of people that I will see that I need to buy this. See this has more importance than buying a car.
Let me give you a gist. I started business. I ran my business in Ijebu, the new market, for over a decade.
Okay.
Now somebody came around and I did insurance because the person was my friend. Are you with me?
Okay. Yes, I'm with you.
Now I referred the person to another of my friends to do insurance. This my other friend had her own store on the streets. My own store was inside the market. Okay, one of my stores was inside the market. Her own store was only on the streets. So she goes to my other friend and they sealed the insurance deal. And less than 3 months, less than 3 months after, guess what happened? She comes to the office in the morning, the place has been burgled. My friend starts crying. She's all messed up. She just got back from the market. She took loan to go to the market. It was disturbing. You know the funny thing? She didn't even remember that she had done insurance. Somehow, my other friend that does insurance heard. And that one ran down, came to pet her. No, don't worry. You did insurance. That's more money that you paid. Once we can verify what has moved, you will refund it. Don't worry, everything is fine. Are you following the story?
Yes, I am.
Now, in a short while, the company was actually able to make good on their promise. They reimbursed, and our shop was back. She was back on her feet. Guess what happened after that? Everybody that was around that knew the story, they came to do insurance. Now,
nobody wants to be a victim.
So until the fear is heightened to a point, people don't take the decision for insurance. It's a good thing that we spend our money on, but we never hope to need. One of my relatives was robbed at gunpoint of their car. And the partner, after the one that was robbed got back safely, started dancing. We've been doing comprehensive insurance for 6 years on this car. Our intention is actually to change it. Now that it has been robbed, the only prayer is that they should not find it. We will get a new car. Do you think that for that kind of a person, it will be difficult to convince them to do the next insurance?
No, it's not.
No. So what I'm saying to you is this: for what you are selling, you need people to be acutely aware of their reality so that they can make a decision.
An unsaved number is chatting me up. How did this unsaved number get the link to Zoom? Lord Jesus.
So have I been able to help you, Rexy?
Yes, you have. I just made my payments now.
Wow.
Okay, I'll confirm and revert. Don't worry. I'll confirm, everybody. Don't worry.
Okay, so who's the next person that wants to chat with me? Hamdallah Ibrahim. I sell fabrics in wholesales and retail. I don't know whether to lean more towards the side of wholesale and concentrate on ready-to-wear brands and resellers and encourage people to join fabric businesses. Or should I also carry people who like to buy one-on-one along? To answer this question, I want to know your place in business so that you can decide what is best for you and best for your business. Can you unmute? Stage in business, yes. Can you unmute? Hamdallah. Inakwana.
I'm not Hausa.
You're not Hausa? At all. But you have Hamdallah Ibrahim Abdullah. It sounds Hausa.
I'm from Edo State.
What?
From Edo State.
Edo State. Oh, I understand. Okay, so let's chat. iPhone, what's up? Juliet, please, once I'm done with her, I'll attend to Juliet. Is Etim still in the room?
People are rushing. Let me confide his name, so I'll give you number 2. So 3 more slots to go for the copy. If you want me to personally tweak your copy. 3 more.
Yes, Etim is here. Etim is here.
Etim is still here. Okay, I see your question in the chat. I don't talk to you. But let me answer Hamdallah first. So Hamdallah, let's talk. How are you? Good evening.
Good.
Yeah, so you sell fabrics, Abby. What kind of fabrics do you sell?
I sell crepes, Ankara, laces, men's fabric.
The insurance agent.
I'm finding it
Your
difficult
voice
to
is not
hear
loud.
you. Can you please speak up a bit? iPhone, no reply on WhatsApp. She's answering people. Don't worry, she'll get to you.
I know they don't want to hear God. Okay, so number 2, we have 3 more people.
Hamdallah.
Sir, can you hear me?
Better, loud and clear. Yes. So you sell what kind of fabrics?
I sell crepes, like plain crepes, pattern crepes. I sell Ankara fabrics, laces, and
So
also men's
all
fabrics.
fabrics that are raining.
Yes.
What's that popular one that guys like to wear? From Atiku.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so who have you been selling to before?
Well, I've been selling to both people that buy in, like individual buyers. I just like this fabric and I buy it. And also ready to wear brands that like to buy plenty. I do that too.
How many people are in fashion here? If you're in fashion, type in the chat. If you do fashion, let me see you. Let me see you in the chat. Okay, Mambi Stores, Anita. Just 3 of you. Should I share? Okay, this is it. Okay, 4. Charity, awesome. Okay. So all you guys that do fashion, please give attention to this. Listen very well. Which segment of the market pays you better? iPhone, just you can get off the stream. We'll get to you on.
So I'm going to get. I'm sure that I'm getting to.
I'll get.
I wish I knew her name here. I would have just.
iPhone, please. What's your name? What's your name? So I can attend to you quickly here. Sorry, yeah. So in this segment of the market, which segment of the market has paid you better over time?
Definitely the wholesale.
The wholesales. So how do you work with them?
I don't get.
How do you work with the guys that buy wholesales from you?
I've never attended to you.
I just, when they make their orders, I just sell. I give them wholesale.
You wait for them to make their orders.
Yes.
Allah Akbar.
You're waiting for people to make their orders. That you can pre-sell.
Okay, so let me help you understand it. Her mother sold fabrics. My mother sold fabrics. Her mother sold all those crepe and all those kind of things. My mother did the laces and the Ankara and all those kind of things. Her mother sold from home. My mother had a shop in the market where she was selling from. Actually, I started selling in that shop at the age of 9. And this is it. The fashion industry has actually evolved that it now serves you better. So what I want you guys that sell to do is this. I want you to work with fashion brands that do ready to sell. Are you listening?
Yes, sir.
I want you to be interested in sample materials.
Okay.
Now, when those sample materials come, I want you to sell at a reasonable, comfortable price to fashion brands that will be buying all of the sample materials from you. Did you hear that?
Yes, sir.
So this is a fabric, but it's uncommon in the market. For example, now I sell this to one fashion brand. I tell the guy, this thing, 30 yards of it are all that is available in the market. I'd advise that you buy it so you can be the only one, so your business can be better because you have uniqueness. It's easy for me to add 500 naira to that. Abby?
Yes.
And that would make your business grow easily. Now, next thing I want you to do, I shouldn't do this on a free call, but I know a lot of people are off, they've gone. So the ones that are here, you are blessed. If there was a crowd here, I would not do this. Now, so those of you that are left, happy that you are here. Those guys that buy from you, sample materials, know them and put them on a regular. 2, get testimonials from them. You know the kind of fabrics that who is interested in. Go out in search of those kind of fabrics. Now, when you get testimonials from them, the fashion industry is blowing up. A lot of people are learning how to cut and sew, but they have no knowledge.
Please, whoever wants me to write to tweak their copy should get in now. 3 slots gone already. Thank you, everybody that have paid. If you want me to tweak your copy, I would not even write copies for 20K. Like somebody literally was coming. I told the person for me to write 1 copy, I'll collect 100K. Or I'm not interested. So when I'm personally saying I'm going to write your copy, you should know that value, is that what? Copies are really important.
Anita said she didn't hear what I said. I was saying something about her selling to a particular segment of the market and what to sell to that market. Now that market should give you enough cash flow. iPhone, I wish I knew your name. Really. Hamdallah, are you with me?
Yes, I am.
Now, the next thing I want you to do is this. Get testimonials from those guys. Chinenye. Talk to me on WhatsApp.
iPhone is where do people get 25K?
How did you get the money to buy your iPhone? That's the question I actually wanted to ask.
Let me tell you something. You are saying, okay, how about GMI? Nobody has even asked me what GMI is about, and I'm not going to even talk about it. But the real truth is that if you come in for GMI and in 1 week, you make ×3 of your money. 1 week, and you will still be with us for 2 months. You can see that some of these things is
so
like
beautiful. I like what you said. Your iPhone was bought for you by someone.
Let me tell you somebody this.
Wait.
I'm coming. Somebody here is sending my account number to another person to pay for her. That's how much. Let me tell you something. That's how much
value is placed on it.
It's not placed on the cost. So that's how much value she's placing on her business. If you're able to get leads, let me tell you, on a weekly basis, I get leads. There are some people that are here that I've never been able to register them. For you to know that, for you to know the magnitude of leads I get. Now, let me tell you what is possible when you get leads. I said a statement while we were doing the training. Now, them, they rush us. I have people on my neck. Let me run ads. They are calling me. I don't even have time to pick their call.
I'm sorry.
Do you see what I'm saying? Now, you won't be begging. And I know that many of us, they have good products. But guess what? Good products don't sell.
Let me tell you one thing. The most successful products in the market are all bad products. So when people come to me and they tell me good products, I tell them, get out. Nobody cares.
The best marketed product that sells.
It is not the best songs that become hits. It is the best marketed songs that become hits.
So imagine that you are able to get 200 leads per week. I'm sure some of you will be overwhelmed. You'll be like, please, can you stop this thing? And that's what I'm saying. That's what is possible. Do you know how many tools? So if you're getting 200 leads per,
I like what she said. Chinaye, now you're on your journey to being an independent woman, in fact.
I don't know what Femi is sending to me.
So I'm going on. Hamdallah, next thing I want you to do, I want you to float a class strictly for fashion designers on how to tell.
Okay, Hamdallah. Okay, maybe we should because I wanted to say what's up with Hamdallah.
On how to tell good quality fabrics so that they can promote their brands effectively. It's a class.
Okay.
When we get to class, what happens after that, we'll tell. For those of you that are here, I'm sure you've gotten more than value for free. So, Hamdallah, is that good?
Yes.
Somebody was saying I didn't answer them. I hope I've answered everybody. Shika said,
Juliet, your hands are raised. Etin, Hamdallah, thank you so much. I hope I've helped you. After Juliet is going to be Etin. I like your name. I'm sorry, I'm going to pronounce it in a way because that's how my friend calls it. Bahula.
You have a friend, that's how he calls the name. Always like, what's the stress? Bahula. I'm like, no, now.
That's the name of his #1 model. He calls her Bahula. Juliet, okay, you have the floor. iPhone, now to go back to the street like this, how much is price to go back to the street? Please. Chinenye, stop this now.
Okay, Ijom, I'm talking to you.
Okay, Juliet, you just unmuted now. Unmute. Okay, you have the floor.
Thank you very much. Yes.
You're welcome.
So I don't know, you asked a question some time ago. That's what I wanted to talk about, but it skipped my mind already.
Hey.
I was listening to you and the person that just finished talking. I don't know, you asked something, I don't know, sure, but when I'm here actually is that I want to ask that, okay, that you were saying something like if you sell so thing, you don't supposed to there are people that you look out for or something. So I told you earlier, I said I feel like I'm not targeting well. My target is the main problem of this whole advertising, but I'm not sure. I don't know, but that's what I feel. I just recently paid someone 2 days ago, and person has been using me to do up and down. This is actually the first time I just feel like, okay, let me. After I attended your class and I felt like I don't want to waste this money again. Like I was even scared. I went and I implemented what I learned. I went to do some changes and all that, but I was still not comfortable or still not confident enough to run the advert myself because I feel like I'll waste this money again. So I felt like, okay, let me just pay someone and see if there will be changes. What I was actually looking out, I was looking out for someone I can pay to help me target. I met someone yesterday again, and it was like that. It doesn't target, but it can help me run the advert. I was like, is it the advert I paid someone to run for me yesterday? And the person I have not still run it till now that you want me to pay you again. That can't do that. But if you can actually help me to go to my page, target for me, all those things that we really appreciate, select the right locations I need and the niche, all those things that,
what do you sell?
And the age range.
What do you sell?
So the person was like, sir?
What do you sell?
I sell body enhancement products and skincare products.
Body enhancement like butt enhancers, fem.
Yes. Yeah, all those things and skincare products. That's what I sell.
Why don't you want to learn how to do this yourself?
Yeah, I've actually paid a lot of people. I've wasted money on this ad. Yes, I've paid I'm literally tired. There's no ad on Instagram that I've not paid for. I don't want to start mentioning names because most people here will know these people. I've paid. I have been, because me, I'm a fast learner and I'm someone that really likes to learn. I love learning, but it's not working for me and I don't know why. I feel like if I see other people's advert, most especially the people that do the same business with me, maybe I'll call them my competitors. I feel like I feel very bad because I feel like why is it not working for me? Why is my own case different? That's why somebody will start thinking that maybe village people are following them. That's what I start thinking. No, it's like village people that is following me because I don't understand how these things are not working for me. And the same class I attend with people, I'll hear they will be saying, hey, work for me, I did this. Someone said, I ran advert for 2,000 naira.
Are you running your advert on Instagram or Facebook?
No, I don't like Facebook advert. I don't even practice it because
So
I've
you do
done
Instagram.
it.
How many followers do you have on Instagram?
I wanted to tell her something.
Okay, ma.
No, answer to question.
How many followers do you have on Instagram?
Actually, I have different pages, so I don't have a particular page. Like I control 3 pages. My body enhancement.
Okay, body enhancement.
My body enhancement page should be. It was actually 4K, and now it has dropped to 3,007 something. No.
Okay. Those followers, did they come by follow for follow or did they come by volition?
Yeah, some of them I got 1,000 plus followers naturally. I got it without anything. But at some point, somebody said to me, why my adverts were not running them because I have low followers, blah, blah, that they feel like this page is not doing well. But last one class I attended, I think 2020. So I had to pay someone to buy followers. Then I bought only 1,000 followers. Then I had to, yes. And these followers are even very expensive. At the end of the day, at the end of the whole followers thing I did, I just told myself that in my life, I'll never buy it again because these people are not even active. Okay, I'm seeing the followers, but they are not active. See, there's no activity from them, nothing. I feel like, okay, I've wasted this money. Though they told me it was a Nigerian follower, so but there's not, I feel like I should even go back and do some cleanup under my page, like unfollow some kind of people because they are not active and there's nothing.
Let me tell you all something here now. Some people, what they do is this. They collect between 10 naira and 50 naira to follow you. So when you give them that 1,000, they are going to give somebody 10 naira to follow. That person has all different kind of bot pages, and they can just send all their bots behind you. So you see your numbers rise.
Okay.
Who is taking the last slots for me to be able to tweak their copywriting?
Do you understand?
Yes,
so
sir.
One thing is the problem with your page, but it's not so much.
Two things. Let me just tell you the truth. Let me just tell you the truth. Two things are worrying me. Oh, normally, if after talking with me, I would have normally recommended
GMI.
that you go for GMI. GMI is grow.
What's GMI?
GMI is grow and monetize Instagram. That's our signature course where we show people how to sell on Instagram, even if you have less than 1,000 followers.
Okay.
Nobody comes out boldly to lay that claim. Have you ever somebody say, I will teach you to sell if you have
less than 1,000 followers?
Nobody will. I just clocked 1,000 because of my active running ads. And I did
this week or last week.
And I will still go and remove followers.
By the grace of God. If
you are looking like you're not my customer, I will take you out. Nobody gives that assurance. And we've helped a lot of people. We've helped Awazi. You can go and check Awazi Craving on Instagram. She's baking.
She says that I'm selling. I don't know. I'm selling. I'm not selling on Instagram.
She wanted to come and say she wanted to run, and I said, your page. If you run and you waste money. And she chilled, she followed through. She's selling now. She's selling so hard that she doesn't even have time to come to classes again. Now she has not started running. So by the time she start running ads,
she has good skill.
So normally I would have recommended GMI, but whether you do GMI or not, the second thing you need to do is your internal algorithm. While you were talking,
let me tell you one thing. I don't want us to get into that class.
I hope she's still available. She's asking something.
I don't want us to get into that class about your internal algorithm because the fact is it's strongly important, but it's not something we can handle in a class.
That's what I'm saying. I can't handle it in this class.
Now, what has happened to you is over time, experience has taught you lies. Juliet, can you hear me?
Yeah, okay, I'm with you, sir.
Experience has taught you lies, and you are learning to believe those lies. You need to adjust your belief and begin to believe differently. In this present day and age, I think it is very, very abnormal for women not to have waist 16 and hips 32. Every woman wants to grow her hips, Abby.
Yes.
Even women that are 55 years old, they want to have firm breasts.
Yeah.
So there's no question of if you have a market or not. My auntie sells wholesales in Idumota. She's a major importer. There was a day I was out hanging around with her and something happened and somebody came and said she didn't sell. And my auntie said this in Yoruba language, I'll interpret. Are you the one that displays goods and does not sell? I think that happened around 5 p.m. and already that's about closing time. That lady went out and came back with a customer almost immediately. She asked her, and now because once her spirit was challenged, things changed. She had already packed her goods into the store. So when they challenged her, she went out and she brought the customer into the store to come and sell. She said that was the first money she made that day. Wow. And I think she had not made sales for a few days before that question was asked. So I'm asking you the same question. I'll say it in Yoruba because that's how I heard it. I'm sure that you would answer that you are an akpateta. You display your goods and you sell. And just
yeah,
that,
I do.
yes, this is the first thing you need to do to change. Sure, you
Let me read
understand.
something. I'm having a chat with somebody to interest you. The person said, I missed this class, so busy today. I wanted to ask, do you run sponsored ads? I mean conversion ads. You see what I'm saying about technical? People just say technical things and they come. Now, conversion ad is the most expensive ad.
Yes.
But this person has heard, oh, it's
now let me tell you
ad.
the truth.
And now
Conversion ads does not mean you will make sales.
It doesn't mean if you run conversion ads without pixeling your site
correctly.
I wanted to say you are doomed, but
you just said
I
it.
retrieve it.
But you just said it.
You understand? So you're going to waste money because you have to have a website and you have to.
You need to know how to pixel the website correctly so that it fires correctly.
Do you see? Now you read my reply, and I said, what happened? You couldn't want it. She said, work. And I said, well, we are training people on how to run ads. She said, oh, I don't want another training. I just want someone that would target my audience for me. Can you see that?
She's begging to be scammed.
Why I'm saying that?
Yeah.
Come for this training. She doesn't have understanding. I'm sure if she
now she will ask an ordinary person this question. The person will say, oh, yeah, pay this amount of money, I'll help you do it. She just begged to be scammed. Can you hear me? I've been in this thing for a while, and I know that a lot of times it's easier when you think, oh, I can throw my responsibility to other people. Problem is the money does not go to their account, it doesn't come from their account.
Then let me tell you the truth. The truth is that a lot of people want to buy lies. Now, one of the things that we are known for is that I tell you, I say the truth. Whether you don't like me, you will go. I've seen people go and come back
to say thank you years later.
Some of them are even still stylish. They did not come and say that thing you were saying was actually true.
I didn't understand that time.
So this is it. People sell to you felt names.
Yeah, taking this class deeper.
It's necessarily not what you need to solve your problems.
I have 19 of you here.
So this person now, the person that I want conversion had.
Yeah.
I want to target my people.
Chinenye, you are welcome.
She's so desperate. So if I tell her, give me this amount, she will give me. Guess what will happen? She will not get it. Because I've paid. I've done everything. It's not working because she's actually begging to be scammed. Now, I like to tell people the truth. You know, one of the things I like telling people the truth. I've seen it all. I've never worked one day of my life. I've been into business for me alone, for well over 20 years. He has done business longer years than me. I've never worked. I'm always laughing when I see people. I've never worked, yes. I did bidding in Ijebu for well over 15 years. So I like to tell people the truth. You know, they say something, let me say to you about interpret. And it told
but if lie reigns for 20 years, lies through to catch up with it in one day.
What I wanted to even say is that
you do not cover your body. You do not cover your body for the person that will bury you. So I don't know the Yoruba of that one, but I know the English.
Confused me. I'm not Yoruba, but I can speak it. I love language.
She likes intimidating me. I'm Yoruba, but she likes intimidating me.
So that's why I tell people the truth. Like you might not. See, let me tell you. When they send people, I've helped good coaches, like top coaches. They send them. I'm like, they sent one. It was selling 1 million products. I mean, she was selling 1 million products for 1,000.
She wanted to sell 1 million naira products with 1,000 naira ad. I just looked at her like this. Are you serious?
God. Wow. Oh my God. They are waiting to be scammed. So they told me. I gave them the budget. Okay. They went to tweak just the budget alone. And you know what? They came back.
They said this is the first time that we are getting any results with our ads at all.
So I like to tell people the truth. You know why? Whether you like it or not, somewhere, you will still discover the truth. Only that the things that would have spoiled, that spoiled. Do you understand? They say to you, the things I don't know. I think somebody needs to hear. I don't know. And I said these things. Our classes can be spiritual. I'm speaking so much Yoruba that I'm wondering why. And I'm not Yoruba. I'm not.
Even at home, we don't speak so much Yoruba.
So I like to tell people the truth because the truth will set you free. When people meet me, I tell them you're messed up. Go and follow people. Some people be crying. I said, they won't unfollow. I leave them.
Unfollow. They're not doing me any good though. I'm having 3,000 plus, almost 4,000 followers. The highest I can have on my page, maybe like 50, 40 something likes. comment self is most of my customers. I know them when I see them in my DM. I know they are my customers.
I mean, yeah,
When I see them in my comment section, they are just the one commenting.
So Juliet, this is what I would
Edu
advise.
said my Yoruba is understandable. So you mean you speak Yoruba too? That's your name. Thank you.
So Juliet, this is what I would strongly advise from a brother to a sister. Calm down, okay, and learn this. Let me tell you one of the interesting things about working with Okotaya. We have promised you 3 classes now, 2 classes, 1 class is from a professional. One thing I can guarantee you is that it will be more than that. Because we will give you access, we will support you to succeed. There's something we tell people. If I work with you in your business and you can employ 1 person, 2 people, 10 people, 40 people, how much better have I made this environment for all of us? That's the driving force behind what we do. How can I support you so that your business grows enough to employ more people? And that would not necessarily happen by you passing the buck in your business to others. I explained to you how I was able to say, change the ads like this, do it like that. If I don't have knowledge, I will say I've given it to professional. And I'll say it doesn't work because the money wasted. It works. You can learn. So Juliet, I think we've trashed a bit. I want to go to Etim.
Even if Panela says, okay, I want to give somebody, you will know. You tell the person, do this targeting. The person won't be telling you. People, let me tell you, when I work with people, people say, I know this person is knowledgeable. Can't wait to be telling you, retarget, split the heart for me. Make sure you do split test for me. Let's know which one is working, so we'll switch up some.
There are things that you should know by yourself so that you can say, okay, if you are working for me. It's not every time I do my ads myself.
Let me tell you this, when I go to the hospital, my doctor knows I must have done my research. So he'll be telling me what you have researched. Why? Because I've seen people die. Out of that.
Let me tell you what happened. One of my friends went to give birth in the US. And the doctor wanted to give her the injection that they gave Michael Jackson that killed him. The doctor wanted to give her that same injection, but because she knew her allergies, she asked him, do you have this and that chemical in that thing? If you give me that, it can kill me. Imagine she does not know. They will now say pastor does not know how to pray. Do you understand?
Yes, right.
Knowledge is a higher level of faith.
Don't worry. Don't worry. You can leave.
iPhone, I'm answering questions.
Class has ended.
Officially, class has ended. But for people that are still here, I just want to share with you as much as I can.
Save my number. No wonder. So
thank you very much. I'm grateful. But the upgraded class, like, where are we going to be? I mean, is it still on Zoom? Or...
Yes, it's going to be on Zoom.
On Zoom.
That's why I can share screen and show you things.
Oh.
So you understand. iPhone, yeah, you are free to talk if you want to talk. So Juliet, are we good?
Yeah, we are good, sure.
All right. Etim.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Say my number. She didn't get the link. No
she didn't say the number.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Etim, welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So
I already asked my question.
Ma?
I've already asked my question.
Have I answered it?
Okay, correct.
No.
So what's the question again, please?
I sell thrifts.
You sell thrifts?
How can I try? Yeah. Okreka, first grade.
I've been Niger boy, and I see the happen. I said Okreka very well. Okay, so you sell Okreka. Abi?
Yes.
Today's English, we call it pre-loved. Abi?
Okay.
Pre-loved. We call it thrifts. What kind of pre-loved do you sell?
I sell, I sell for adults, females only.
iPhone, talk to me on WhatsApp. I don't even know.
I sell to adults, females only. Okay, right now I would say that my buying size is the plus size. All right, so from size 6 to 12, I really do not have customers there. But anything from 14 to 24, that is my buying size.
Okay.
Okay.
So you sell predominantly to women
Yes.
Plus size women.
Yes.
Wholesales or retail? Obi says I've been trying to pay but having issues.
I resell. I'm not, my mind is not strong enough to buy a bill because
okay, so what you do is retail.
Yes, I resell, yeah.
Now, what category or class of plus size women do you sell to?
Basically, I don't know how to answer that question. Plus size.
Are they teachers? Are they nurses? Are they market women?
Mostly are salary earners, I would say. Mostly are salary earners.
So you predominantly sell to plus size office people, Abby?
Yes.
People in this class, they're enjoying you. So follow what is happening. Follow what is happening now. All right. So you sell to plus size women that work in the office. Are they junior staff or senior staff or C-suite? Middle.
Yeah.
So you sell to plus size, middle class office women. Abby?
Yes, predominantly, yes.
Predominantly, that's your avatar. What do they buy from you?
They buy mostly dresses and tops.
Dresses and tops.
Yes.
So first, we've sorted out the biggest problem, knowing who buys from you. Now that you know them precisely, where else can you find them?
Aside social media, it's social media. I don't know. That's why I'm here. I sell online. I don't have a shop, so that's where I find them.
You find them on social media.
Yes.
Now, generally, these plus size women, what health issues would they likely have?
Fat. Fat. So most of them complain when they see a sleeveless dress, no matter how beautiful it is, they'll say they have Christian mother hand, no, they don't want sleeveless. It's too short, though. They want it, a little bit long. They'll tell me to measure the length for them to see that, it's up to 40.
And this is what I'm saying. These people, do they want to lose weight?
I don't know if they want to lose weight, though.
Do they like food?
That means she doesn't know their customers.
Do they like food?
Yes, they like food. They love the good life. Yes.
They love the good life.
Obi said she's having issues.
One more. Okay. Is there anybody less than 18 here? Let me ask adult question. Do they like sex?
I don't go know that one. No,
you don't go know. Follow your. Let me tell you.
You need to know your customer very well.
This thing I'm discussing with you. If you don't know your customers well enough, you will not be able to connect with them well enough.
You see, Christy is saying they have overweight issues. They're on dietary.
They normally would like sex because the bigger a woman's breast, generally, the easier it is for her to be aroused.
Please.
See. Let me tell you something. Knowledge is higher than faith. So people that have knowledge, they will do in front of you things that look like magic. Do exploits.
Okay.
Now, because as a man, I know that generally a plus-sized woman has self-esteem issues, and it is easier for her to fall for my advances. I'll make my moves on her, sleep with her and collect her money. That's a maggot avatar. You might not like the sound of this, especially if you are somebody of faith.
I'm probably sorry to cut it. My bonus on copywriting is finally going.
Obi said she's been having issues paying.
Yes, I think I noted a name. We came in for the WhatsApp. I noted a name. So what I would do, I'll give another bonus for the next 5 people. And that bonus is, you must be fast though, because this copywriting one has gone. Obi, I'm reserving the copywriting for you. So you be fast. I don't know who will be the fastest between Obi and Krebi. Krebi happens to be Juliet. Yes, because 4 people are taking that one more. Juliet, now. But for the next 5 people, I'm going to give another bonus. So this is it. If you run ads and you run ads on Instagram, your page arrangement is very necessary. So this is what we'll be doing. We'll be doing a bio tweak for you.
Bio revamp.
A bio revamp. You see, I have one of my clients is into real estate. When I saw his bio, I was like, this bio will make people run.
The bio is an
Unfortunately,
abuse on the guy's ability.
Close to 10,000 followers. I said, this thing, you're not selling
here.
here.
She has paid.
Yes, now don't worry, I've seen it. I've confirmed, but I'm saying for the space, I see people are coming in, I'm just putting you, so I will know. I know don't worry, I know she, because of the copywriting. So I will be tweaking your
for the first 5
bio,
for the second 5,
for the next 5 that gets in. Your bio needs tweaking. Your bio will look into your link. Let me give you that wants to come, join us. Who wants to join us?
Okay, somebody wants to join. Okay. So let's go back to Etim while she's...
Let me the answer, I will tell them. But get another bonus for the next 5 people.
Now, Etim, now that you know a bit more about these people, you know that they want to be sexy.
Yes.
Abby?
Yes.
But then they have issues around confidence. So you know the conversations you can say that can get their attention. 2, because most times they have dietary issues, they are hanging around weight loss pages. So if you dangle yourself around weight loss pages, you are likely to get their attention. Now, this sponsored ad class, Taya is telling me to just keep it within Facebook and Instagram. Yes, it's within Facebook and Instagram. But do you know that influencer marketing is part of sponsored ads?
Yes, I know. I'm aware.
Now, do you know that you don't need to go and do influencer marketing only with people that have 10,000 followers? You can find people that have 300, 400, 600, 1,000 followers that you can do effective influencer marketing with if they have an engaging audience.
Okay, I just learned that one now.
Let me tell you about influencer marketing. That was another big scam. You will see somebody have, and that's why people go and buy followers because they want to deceive people. Say 10,000 followers, pay. When you want to pay for influencer marketing, let me tell you what to look out for.
Wait, don't do that. Even that does not work. Let me tell you what. People that actually brought to you influencer marketing, they are big boys. When they want to come and do influencer marketing, there are apps that they use to check the reality of what is actually happening on your page. I worked with influencer, as at that time she had 20,000 followers. There seemed like there was not a lot of comment on her page. It seemed like there was not so much likes on her page, but her audience were engaging with her. This is a page that I got onto like this, did live stream like this, 2 hours, and I sold on live stream. That day that we sold, did we have up to 12 people join us live?
Which one is that? Who's
experience?
Who's experience? On which platform?
Did we have up to 12 people? First time we sold. No. We didn't have up to 12 people join us live, but we were able to sell because she had that kind of good quality audience. People buy followers, they buy likes, they buy comments. They now say come and pay influencer. You now pay influencer to cover their money for followers and likes and comments. You now don't make any sales. They didn't scam you. You just didn't do your check well. So you understand?
Okay. Yes,
so now that you know the problems that your people have and you know where they hang out, I think you can easily hang out with them and it's easier to make sales.
Now you scam yourself, it's the truth.
You know, there's something I say to people. The church is anti-sex. So how do you sell condoms? They are preaching celibacy.
Everybody
so how do you sell condoms?
Now.
Everybody's like, come on, people speak up.
Let's be silent.
I don't think anybody holy pass here now.
No, we have people that are not.
Even if you are not up to 18.
Like to use them.
I talk around sex and relationship a lot with marketing.
A program on sex marketing. Why? Because sex is something that even your marriage.
Sex is very, very similar to marketing.
Very similar. You can't date, you can't meet the first girl. Yeah, you take on it and you start asking
some kind of questions on the first date.
Or you tell the lady that you want to take her to bed, she will land you big slap. That's how some of us are doing with our marketing. So you see why people are
period that you should be trying to date. You are trying to do intercourse. So Etim, have I helped you a bit more?
Yes, you have.
So now that you know where your people hang out among them, hang out with them. Begin to speak on your page about their pains. Are you a plus size person?
I'm medium. I'm not.
You're not yet
slim,
plus
I'm
size.
not fat.
Did you lose weight,
No,
or
I'm
did
not.
you gain weight to that point?
No, I didn't. That's just
You
what
just maintained yourself. Praise the Lord. I used to keep
Are you a
myself.
size 12 like me?
Who's lying to herself? She's a size 16.
Hey, me,
I'm a perfect
God,
12.
don't mind. I'm a 12, don't mind it.
I used to keep myself at 50 kg until my doctors complained. So please, you know them, you know their pains. Right. On your page, talk about their pains. Remember what I said. People want you to get them out of hell. They might not believe that you can get them into heaven. So the short sleeve that will cover your extra fat, you will still be sexy and you would not need to be self-conscious. How to wear the knee-length skirts as a plus-sized woman. Plus-sized women are still the love of African men. How come all our ladies are paying extra to have extra butts? Be proud of what you carry. These things are things that they can relate with. They are things they can connect with.
It's entering.
There are things they can connect with. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
Obi, I'm still waiting for you. I've retained space for Obi. Though, as of now, legally,
5 is gone.
5 is gone. 5 is gone. So,
apart from Obi,
5 is even fully gone. Like 5 people have paid. But I'll be giving Obi because she's been telling me, yes, she's having issues. Yes. Now, the next 5 people that will get in, let me get you a bonus. And if you're getting in now, please, after this call, you will get in, but without the bonus. And you'll be getting it for 30K.
Thank you.
Without the bonus for 30K. And it will still be, she's asking for, see this person with passcode at 11 o'clock.
Okay, so who again should I answer? I think Etim, I've answered your question very well, Abi.
Yes, thank you very much.
So who's up again?
Let me tell you something about this thing that you just gave to you. I worked with a realtor, and that realtor, she's been selling, but you know, when the sales is up and down. So we now asked her, she now told us her story with her mom. And now told her, say this story in a video. When she did that video, in fact, the video was not clear enough. Normally, I would say don't use that video because it's not clear.
Bad video quality.
But I didn't want to discourage her. I wanted her to move. You know, when you are helping people, you need to be able to make them move. So she took this video on clear video, and I said, shoot it to people in GM. Guess what happened?
She posted it on her Instagram, and I said, don't just leave it on your Instagram, share it to people in their DMs.
Women started saying, I can relate. Oh, I really want to work with you. Now, I'm telling you, my clients, I'm saying true life story. I can give you a handle so you go and talk with her so you know.
El Moyes.
Now, she got a big shot. That woman said that since this happened to your mom, then that means that you understand the pain of women. She got more women paying, and she got a big shot. That big shot, she came, she told me, said, as a realtor, which offer can I give?
And we gave her an offer to give for this person. She said, this deal pulls true. I am made for life.
And initially, when you come in to work with us in GMI or ISS, we ask you what's your target. She said our target for the year was 600
million naira.
And I said, that's fine. So she came in.
Yes, she told a true story. Yes, it was like experience how she lost her mother to land issues, property issues.
Yes, true story. And when I interviewed her, that's when I knew this. So I said, so why are you not using this story to sell? Remember, I said part of the things that will help you convert is story.
Congruence between your offer to your market and your offer to yourself.
There's a story to tell every time. Every of your business is a story. So in this upgrade class, we'll be going through all these different niches that are registered, and we'll be sharing this story. So she now said, which offer will she give? As generally, realtors just feel like, let me just sell her commission. And for realtors, don't worry, this day we are in the same. Isn't Joma yesterday?
She's still here.
There are 7 other ways you can earn as a realtor apart from commission. 7 other ways. Most realtors are. When I meet,
I tell realtors around me, you guys are sleeping on it. You're
dulling yourself too much.
Dulling, seriously.
That's how she got this deal. She gave the person that offer, and she still did this. That money she used in starting her own development company. As we speak with you, she has
she's on radio promoting her estates on radio.
Just from story, she didn't even run ads. So imagine she ran ads to that thing. How people would have connected.
She would not. Let me tell you the truth. She would not have been able to run ads because the quality of the video was even bad.
They should have shot it.
You understand? So next person. We'll confirm all payments by tomorrow morning, but already 5 people have paid. So the first offer is done.
The only person I'm remaining this copy tweaking for is for Obi, because she's been telling me she's having issues with Zenith Bank. But for people that want to still join, I have another one, which is that will help you with your Instagram bio. We'll be doing a bio review for you.
All right, so who's the next person? Let me answer your question.
Don't worry, if you want to go and sleep, you can leave the...
Attention. It costs you 100,000 naira to talk to me for 1 hour. My strategic call.
She's entered. Is she here? She said she can't hear us. What's the matter? You need to click on the...
You need to talk to her then. Okay, it's 100K to talk to us for 1 hour. And people pay to do that. So...
What's that button?
Hello. Mike. Okay, who's that? The L Saint. Help me pronounce your name correctly, please.
Tosin.
Tell Saint. I'm sorry, I'm not schooled. Like I told you earlier, I'm a market boy. Tell Saint. Wonderful name. What does it mean? There's a lot of noise in your background. Are you using an hands-free?
Yes, please.
You can disconnect it.
Somebody said I should tell you, Obi. I think she used Zenith too. She said it has been a heck. I should tell you to restart your phone and log in back. Is she here? I think she's the one here. Obi, somebody just sent me a message. Someone that loves you.
Just forward it to her.
Chika. You just say.
Okay, tell Saints. I'm finding it difficult to hear you, please.
Well, thank you, Chika.
You can disconnect the hands-free. It's likely it's clearer.
I have.
Okay, so let me hear you now. I can't hear anything. Okay, maybe we'll go back to the hands-free then. I can't hear anything. Okay, who's next? Okay, tell Saints.
You said you want to grow a sales team. Yes, you should. In fact, it's a cool way to make cash. You should. Don't worry. Should be you joined. She's the first person that joined. Don't worry.
Tell Saints. I can't hear you. Okay, while Tell Saints is trying to get it all set, who's next? Who
wants to ask any question? Please, this is the only place you can get us to answer you without like paying a dime.
Yeah, Hamdallah, yes. If she's paid, Abby.
She's paid.
Just mention their name so that they're at peace.
Okay. Number 1, Idioma to the first position. Korede, number.
Please, I don't.
Hamdallah, number 3. Okay. Number 4, Chika. Number 5, Krebi.
Okay, Obi.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes.
I've been trying. It has not been going. And I saw a message. I don't know whether it's from you guys.
Yes.
Somebody sent it to us.
Chika sent it to me that she used Zenith and it gave her a whole lot of problem. That you should switch off your phone.
Restart your phone
and log in back. And that's what she did.
Oh.
Chika.
Okay, let me do that. Yes. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So Krebi is number 5. And Juliet. Maybe Juliet. Juliet is Krebi. Juliet, are the one that is Krebi, right? Juliet is Krebi. think Juliet is ready.
Okay, so who's next? Who's next? Tell Saints, if we can't verbally communicate, you can type in the chat, so I'll still answer you.
Redmi
90, you have a question. You can unmute. Kirby Worldwide. Now only me, now let me get that name. You know they too. I love you. I love you. So Redmi, you have the floor. Tell Saints, if we can't do this verbally, type in the chat. Let's rock. Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Who's next?
It's already taking bonus, the second bonus, so one gone.
Redmi.
You can type your question.
And you made it to top 5.
Yeah.
Okay, Ijoma, please unmute since Tell Saints and Redmi are not ready yet.
Redmi, type your questions in the chat.
Or we can have a conversation like this. So Ijoma, welcome.
So yeah, good evening. So since I already paid, I should reserve my questions for the class, right?
Let's help some people here. I'm sure this
You
question.
want to make it private.
Okay, yeah, because it seems I'm the only one in real estate here.
You never can tell, oh.
You never can tell.
We don't know. Earlier in this call, we had a lot of people in real estate. My clients, they were here, but most of them have gone to sleep.
Oh, okay. And so let me go to sleep when we get to class.
No, ask. We can't tell. You can, somebody, honestly, I'm not joking. Oh.
You can ask. You
can ask your question.
Okay. You know, I mentioned something about I've been selling real estate for casually. Let me just call it casually. I close many stuff because I simply believe that if you're a marketer, you can sell anything at any time. So I do close real estate from time to time. Never really gave it much attention until the COVID struck. Okay. And I now discover I was sitting in my bedroom and selling real estate products. In fact, it's what sustained me through that COVID, mostly the networking part of things, you know. But after everything, my brick and mortar business is so tough to recover. So I decided to go into real estate. Give it like 80% now. And someone tells me, like the Dr. Lide you're talking about, I discovered that he has a company and I was just selling with my name, selling for other people. So I decided to register a company and I got my certificate yesterday.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So now I'm looking at, is there anything I could do without having a website?
So much.
That's another.
So much.
A lot.
Because that's another overwhelming thing. I've had websites for my business. It wasn't really doing the way I wanted to do. And so do I really need to create a website or there's a simpler way of doing things and still using my business?
What do you want to use the website for?
Yeah, my goal eventually is to have my own estate, eventually to partner with a developer to do something.
Okay.
Like really, I've been saving all my commissions, I've been saving them, use it to buy, like this year I said, I'm going to buy one house from my commission and I'm doing that. I'm just
I love the way you're thinking.
Yeah, a little money from completing for the payment of that particular house. And it's all from my commission on real estate. That's the thing. So that gingers me to believe that someday I'm going to also onboard an estate, even if it's minimum 10 buildings, that I'm going to have it someday.
Beautiful.
So that's the vision. That's where I'm headed to.
Great.
Okay, so first off, The question of websites will have to be answered by what need the website will be satisfying.
Mm-hmm.
And also by what you want to achieve. I have 2 websites, but I've not used them actively in the last 1 year.
Yeah.
I've not used any of them actively in the last 1 year.
Oh, yeah.
Now there's a market that is pushing websites.
Mm.
But the website market is still very, very young around here.
Let me explain that. One, this is one of the things we do with people, especially people that do longer, let's say people that get into GMI or ISS or some other programs that are longer. Take for instance, the GMI, you be with us 1 month, then we have another bonus 1
month again.
In fact, people stay there 3 months.
5 months.
Okay.
Now, what we have seen that happens with a lot of business owners is that people don't know what they need at a time. So now you are a realtor. Do you know the fact that you're a realtor? The kind of marketing you will do will be determined by your stage in business.
Exactly.
So let me just interject and say something. One of the people we worked with at a point, Roland's Logistics. She does logistics and she also does solar. Before she came to us, she had met with a couple of people and she had paid for this, paid for that, paid for this, paid for that. When she finally came to us and were able to streamline what she needed and at what point, you know what she said? Were the people I was supposed to have worked with at first, I won't have incurred so much waste.
Now, let me tell you something, because what I do is not like I'm selling Facebook ad or I'm selling Instagram, even though I sell Instagram. You see, when some people register for Instagram, I tell them, even though you register for Instagram, take everything I'm teaching you now, go and use it on Facebook. That is where your audience is.
For some people.
Okay.
For some people, now, like I said, because someone that is selling email will say, email, you must buy email.
Yeah. I've done many of the email thing, and I know it's not for me because I worked with a company for like 21 years. Then I converted and started my own business. I'm still running my own business. Now, when I see unsolicited emails, sometimes I don't read them.
Naturally.
I'll tell my office assistant to trash those things. You know what I mean?
Simple.
So if it's not unsolicited and I'm not big, but I get my clients from, I already know it's LinkedIn, and then I know where to go.
Simple.
Okay, let me tell you, since you're into real estate, do you know Croston?
Yeah, I do see her advert because we sell the same estate.
She's also one of my clients. She's selling
okay,
all
I
she's
see her.
selling. She's collected many hours. She just won a house.
Yes, and she won a house. Just want to get ahead of me. Yeah, she won the house. I got a car. I know.
I think she's gotten 2 cars already.
She's doing all of that without a website.
Yeah, I see her on. Actually, I saw her on Instagram, and I was really, really interested. And that's part of why I said it's better I get a name and start pushing that name from now, so that I'll be known with that.
Name. Yes.
No matter what happens. I've been doing real estate with the other company that I used to do engineering services. Okay.
Okay.
And I've used it to do some joint ventures. Okay. But because that company, I'm on the board with my partner, it's not really every time that I feel comfortable using it to do real estate. Yes. Okay. So now I have a name I love and I want to grow with that name.
Great.
Let's chat on WhatsApp. WhatsApp.
She's paid, so we'll chat.
We'll talk more.
Thank you so much. And good.
But for everybody that is also
I'm
here.
Coming. I was saying, she's made all of these things without
a website.
Now,
okay.
Yeah, she doesn't have a website and she's done it. So that's to tell you that, do I need a website? It depends on what you do. Now, if you want to look into other means of earning as a realtor apart from commission, then we can begin to say you need.
Why a website now?
It's not even a website. We call it you need a sales page.
She might even need a website.
A sales page, yes, a sales page.
You might need a sales page. You might need a full-fledged website. What kind of website do you need? Does it need to be e-commerce website, or does it need to be another type of website? Because there are different types of websites. We'll look into all that and now know by you and what you need at your stage and your growth trajectory.
That's why I tell people no two businesses are the same thing at all. At all. At all. At all.
It's true.
I work with a couple of realtors.
I believe in seasons and stages.
Yes.
Like you said, at this point, you can now see the next level. You can see the next level. You can see the next level. Sometimes, anyway, maybe when we see next, I tell you how I got your contact. So it's not
no problem. No problem.
No, you can share it here. I think it's good that people actually know how some of these things happen. So
okay, so I paid for. I decided to pay for someone in my office for Emeka Novi's program.
Okay.
And I'm actually a freak for learning. So I kind of said, okay, fine, nothing is too small. Let me also pay and see, because I know there'll be lots of people in there, so long as it's that money. So, and when I got in there, I said, yes, this is why my friend has been doing dates back-to-back presentation on Facebook every day. So I found out that she was there. And then when Emeka now dropped your link, he's kind of said, if you want to do this, I hopped on it. That's because that's actually what I'm looking for. He's saying a lot of things. I don't have all that time to pay attention to everything he says in the morning, but I do go back to search for information there. And as soon as I see it on his WhatsApp, he does it on his WhatsApp status. So I picked this one and said, this is what I think I need.
Thank you very much. This is good to know.
I usually tell people, my younger friends and whoever listens, that I search for my opportunities. I seek my opportunities.
Please, I won't give up. Say that again.
I seek for my opportunities. It's very important to search for it. You don't wait for it to come to you. You go out there and search. And we know that we keep paying and we're not converting. We keep paying, hearing the same thing. Everything depends on who particularly teaches you. Yes. Some people will teach you, or coach. Teaching is different from coaching.
Yes.
Some people will tell you things. It doesn't strike a chord. Yeah. Someone will now put it there like Laide is someone I've been following. We're on the same platform. I admire his cerebral ability to write things, discuss things, give value. And I still like to give him value. I love the idea of giving value. And that's part of what I discover sales things, because when I give value, like I created a page for myself. I started it November last year. And now when I post something, people are coming back to ask me, okay, so how about this and how about that?
Beautiful.
That's like you're giving us free information now. We have to also give others to be able to sell.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Thank you so much. And how has this class been so far?
It's fantastic. It's fantastic because I'm not seeing you as what my mentor and luck call people. No.
You quoted Dan Lok.
Yes, I did HTC, yes.
Yeah, I didn't hear what he said. I didn't hear the quote about
Dan Lok. Your network was cracky then.
Okay, no, he's talking about salespeople. Salespeople are eager to sell and not to give value.
Yes.
They are very eager to sell. So when you keep pushing something in somebody's face, even nobody is too interested. Everybody wants to buy, but nobody wants to be sold to.
Yes.
That's what he says.
Yes. Precisely.
Yeah.
Precisely.
So I'm glad that this was worth your time. I'm glad.
Thank you so much,
Thank
ma'am.
you so much. Yeah.
Okay,
And thank you. Thank you so
pleasure,
much.
you're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay, so who's next? Who's next?
I'm coming. Amdala said something. Let me quickly address that
No,
thing.
before I go to that, virgin hair care. This is what I need. 100% true. Awesome class. So, Madam Ijoma, I'm sure you see that what you have given has helped somebody. All right. So, please, can I pay in 2 bits?
And maybe I know I might be your partner in real estate. So someday, both of you.
Amen.
Both of you will invest in my estate too.
Amen.
I love that spirit. That's the right spirit.
Yeah. Okay, so who's next?
Amdala said something.
Okay, let me look for what Amdala said.
Amdala said, okay, so tell us that what kind of offer can I do for perfume? I think I mentioned offer for perfume now. When I was talking about celebrity, smell like a celebrity. Is Telsaint still here? Can you hear me? Telsaint. Smell like a celebrity. That's a very short copy. Smell like a smelly celebrity. Do you have any other thing for Telsaint?
Not in the immediate.
Okay.
I sometimes feel discouraged when I see other vendors selling the same products I sell at lower prices, and I feel like I have great deals. And selling at lower prices will make me run at a loss.
Please, why are you looking at somebody else's business? Amdala. You see, during December, we did November training, Black Friday sellout.
Mega Sales Masterclass will help you do that.
And she's joined the Mega Sales. And I was explaining to people there, I said, see, we have different reasons why we do sales. So take for instance,
virgin hair.
Take for instance, okay, you want to say something about virgin hair?
Virgin hair, if you are not paying for the full arts class, get the Mega Sales Masterclass.
What was I saying?
I
was explaining the reason why you can't look at any other person's
business. Is asking
business.
that she wants to use the SSD code.
Okay.
Yes, you can.
But I have to pay twice because my is 20K for it's less. I mean, if it's more than 20, yeah.
I understand.
So can I do it twice?
Okay, you can.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So Amdala, is Amdala still here? Okay, great. So I don't want you to look at somebody else. I was explaining to them during this like Black Friday offer. I said, if you go and look at somebody else's business, now take for instance, there are two selling the same product, but me, I want to empty my store.
Let me be practical with you. I sell in the markets where you have like 4,000 stores, where competitors are lined up side by side, where competitors put money together to buy from the same supplier to get it at a cheaper cost. And in that same market, let me tell you one of the most bizarre experiences I've had. There's a guy beside me that sells shoes but doesn't have money to stock his shop.
Ah, Jesus.
There's a lady behind there that sells shoes that has overstocked her shop. Please, I need you to follow this. The guy here doesn't have money to stock his shop. The lady there has overstocked her shop. So when the guy here goes to the road, he brings in customers, sits them comfortably in a semi-empty shop, and he goes to the lady's shop to get what she has to sell. They buy from the same place. And he comes to sell at 4 times the price. This is a bizarre experience. So one day somebody buys from him, walks around the market and sees a replica of that shoe at the other lady's point and comes back to say, the same shoes you sold to me, I've gotten it for 1/4 the price in the market. Please, if you're in that situation,
let's say the shoe.
You bought the shoe for 20K, you see it for 5K in the market. Please, if you are in that situation, you are the guy, how would you handle it? Let's go back to you. Yes, come. This thing you sold to me for 20K. I just saw it for 5K. How do you handle it? Ease of calculation. How do you handle it? Unmute. Because this is the reality of business. And for a lot of us that we just started doing business online, we really don't understand what business is like in the trenches. We think competing on price is business. When you compete on price, you're out competing yourself. It's suicide. You're taking the rope and running it around your neck yourself.
And you don't even need to see these people, honest. That's why we say that you need to create an offer. Do you see what I'm saying? An offer makes it. So let's see. What will you do?
What would you do?
Sell a particular shoe for 20K, and somebody goes and says that same shoe.
I found it for 5K. What do you
do?
do?
You respond. What will be your response?
So while we wait for that, Redmi 90. I just recorded everything together. Redmi 90 say, okay, please, I have a question about my website. How can I target my audience to pay on my website? Normally, I close sales very well on WhatsApp, but I need people to also visit my website too.
Give them a coupon.
Offer. Give them a coupon.
Say on, let's say on, that's even so easy.
On my website from 10 a.m. to 12 a.m., I'm doing sales. Buy from there, you get this offer.
There's somebody on Instagram that did this. The person in a day sold
30 million. The website crashed.
Bags, oh. Do you see? So just give people offers. So let's say you sell here, for instance, 10K. They should go to your website and go and buy it.
Let me tell you how the guy handled it.
Beat person.
They came with the shoe and they said this, and the guy looked at them like, look at me. Do you think that what I sell in this market, any other person will sell it? Look at me. Look at me. If you are not convinced, go and buy that other shoe. Wear the two side by side. If the one I sold to you goes bad, come back, I'll refund your money. Real life. Guess what the customer did? Looked at the shoe very well. Is what the amount of money I paid for it.
So go and you to buy fake now.
Go and buy fake now. Because you see, and you think they'll be the same thing. So please understand something. Offer is not price. Now, it is not as if this guy is smart. He understands value.
He understands how to sell.
He understands how to sell. One of the things I'm known for in my market is that I'm the most expensive. Let me tell you the funny thing. Even though I'm the most expensive, people queue to buy from me. First reason why people will queue to buy from me, even though I'm expensive, is that they are sure that they will get the truth from me. You've been with me for 2, 3, 4 hours now, upwards of this time. Do you feel like I'll tell you lies for any reason? Why should I? So because people know assuredly they will get the truth, they didn't mind to pay the little extra. I wasn't able to pull that off the first day. I had to prove my worth in the market. I had to prove to myself that I'm worthy of that for the market to accept that I am. But those are some of the important things that you need to understand.
Let's say most people don't believe in some offers, yes. Because if you don't create offers that suit your target audience, they will not believe in it.
Because some vendors don't cast them, and they have rough used it and misused it.
Yes.
That's simple now.
That's the truth. That's simple. That's why offers are.
I thought if you buy that shoe for 20K and you buy it for 5K, the 5K will spoil, the 20K will not spoil.
Simple.
There was a particular bag that I bought expensive for her. Even though we saw it cheap, I said, don't worry, the money that you bought this one will help you carry it in a way. The ones if I buy it at that other price, you will let them drag it on the floor. This one, you won't let anybody touch it anyhow.
Simple. Who else wants to take my offer? Going after this night.
All people, 9, 10, 11 for the 7. Wow.
Let's just get out.
I enjoy doing this. Guys, how has the training been? Can you just please tell me? Okay, Redmi, have we answered your question?
Please, have we answered everybody's question?
Have we answered everybody's question? Tell Saints, have I answered your question? Redmi 9, have I answered your question?
Have we answered
Redmi
your
9
question?
says, yes, you have. Thank you. All right, so please, who wants to tell us how has this time together, how has it been? How has this our time together, how has it been? How has this time been? Thank you all so very much.
Thank you. We still have
thank
people.
you, thank you, thank you.
Who wants to tell us how this time has been?
Well, we still have 12 people here.
Oh, can you unmute and tell us?
Juliet, I'm so happy to be here. I've never been to an interactive class like this. I'm grateful for this opportunity and looking forward for more. Juliet, can you please unmute? I'd like to hear your voice. This is my own, what do they call it?
I said, you guys have been more than amazing. You enjoyed it. We're grateful.
Yeah, I'm here. Thank you very much. I'm very, very grateful, like very, very grateful. And I'm happy. I'm happy for the opportunity, for the time as well. I've never attended the class that I paid so much attention to, like this one, and I've stayed here and I don't even feel like going, like I'm enjoying the voting. I'm grateful and I'm looking forward for more. And if you guys are able to help me resolve this issue, we die here. We die here. But I know you guys will do it.
Don't worry.
Don't worry.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
So I'm
Thank
grateful.
you.
Thank you. God bless you.
Amen.
God bless your home and expand it as well. Thank you.
Amen. Thank you so much.
You too. Thank you.
You're welcome. Obviously, it's payment confirmed, payment completed. Congratulations.
Okay,
thank you so much. Receive
And
everybody that has
I want
paid,
to
received
also
with
say
many thanks.
you are amazing.
Hello, ma.
So I want to also say you guys are amazing.
Thank you so
thank
much.
you so much, Madam Hobby. Thank you. Please, is it Hobby or Hobby? I'm always calling that
Hobby. Hobby is actually Obiageri, but because I'm in Yoruba land, they cannot pronounce it properly, so I just
Obiageri is a popular word now.
Shortened form of it.
Some people murder the name.
Yeah, so sorry, but there was this TV show early 90s that had Obiageli on it. Yeah. NTA, those days of NTA. all right.
Who else wants to say something about today's training or about us? Would appreciate it. Who wants to unmute? Enid is still in the building. I hope we're able to answer your question.
Enid, have we answered your question, please? Have I answered everybody's question?
I have a question.
You have the floor, ma'am.
Okay, sir. Thank you. There is this thing I want to enter into. So it's like forex trading, but is from affiliate marketing.
Okay.
So I just got to know about it a few days ago.
Okay.
So, and that's what I want to do, because I've not really gotten what I am doing that is yielding profit for me. So, but I want to go into that one because I feel like I can do it.
Okay.
So I don't know how you guys can help me to achieve that.
I guess. You know what? This one, I won't be able to answer it here. Why? There are certain questions I would like to ask you.
Okay.
Yes.
But for here, have you ever done any multi-level marketing before?
No, sir.
No. Okay, so I need to ask you some more questions before I can say much about that. I've done multi-level marketing, a couple of companies. So I need to ask you certain questions before we can answer that.
Would ask you,
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Enid, have I answered your question? Redmi 90, Mambi Stores, Virgin Hair, Olado,
this is after many hours.
Christy, Obi, Juliet, Fell Saints. This is about 4 hours together. Thank you all so much. We love and appreciate you.
Thank you. It's a few minutes to 12.
I don't take this for granted at all. Let me tell you one of the reasons why I do these things like this. I almost lost my life 2 years ago. And it was after that. The reason why I do this like this is because I almost lost my life about 2 years ago. And for like 5 years before, the entire has been saying, get out, get out, get out.
Take your awesomeness to the world. And I'm saying some people are here. You guys need to take your awesomeness
to the world. Please. Don't wait till you see death before you know that your time here is timed. Please. So I really appreciate the time I get to spend with people to do this.
And for me personally, I love to help entrepreneurs. I hate to see entrepreneurs suffer, honestly. Entrepreneurship is hard work.
Lonely.
It's lonely. So now when you're now not making sales and stress, it's not profitable, so many stress, I'm like, please, let me contribute my own quota.
As much as I can.
So that's why we actually use this kind of system. Like I tell my people, I call my people, I will call you. They always like strange, like, this is the person they say coach is calling people. I will call, I will carry my phone like that and call you. Because I want to ensure that you are fine. Do you see? So that's why we do it here. Thank you.
So I have more chats here. Thank you for always giving value. Toko and Taya. That's Mutia Lawala Derigbe. Thank you so much.
Mutia, how you doing?
Juliet, God bless you guys for me, especially I'm grateful and I enjoyed everything here. You're welcome. Redmi 9 says, yes, entrepreneurship is very lonely, especially when you don't make daily sales. Yes. But it's a skill you can learn, improve, and get better at it. And it says, thank you so much for this opportunity. The class is awesome. Thank you all so very, very, very much. Thank you all so very much. Thank you all. God bless you all. God bless you all. All of you that are invested in the upgrade class, thank you. It's the beginning of greater things. We've had the grace to work with different categories of people, and results have been amazing, amazing, positively amazing. I'm talking about money in the bank, money in the bank. I tell people I don't like plenty English. I don't go school. My wife too doesn't speak English.
Green.
She speaks green. So thank you all. Can we bring this to a close? Can we bring this to a close? Tia says, I'm fine, Tia. Thank you so much, ma'am.
You're welcome, man.
Can we bring this to a close? Can we bring this to a close? Can we bring this to a close? Can we end this call? Can we end this call? I'd like to take permission from you all. Good night, everyone in the building, so we can officially end this. Thank you all so much. Thank you so much.
We love you.
So we come your way again next Friday.
We remain your very own Toko Tire, helping good businesses become great. We love you.
We love you. We love you. We love you. Are we taking shots?
No, please help me with this.
Okay.
I think I'm taking for the other ones as much as I can.
Am I taking any shots?
I don't know. Yes, no. I'm not sure.
I'm not taking any shots.
What's it say? It's taking it. Check it.
We're not taking any shots.
I don't understand. That's confused.
Yeah. Okay, just took a shot.
Yeah. I think the thing is hot. Okay.
Okay, I just took a shot now. Good night, good night. God bless you. God bless you. Good night, good night. I still want to do some housekeeping. I want to take shots from the chat, so I'm not ending yet.
We can do this too. No, we can all leave. Don't worry, we can all leave. I've not even been playing music lately. I think next time we should cue music.
Funny enough, I have it queued though.
We have it queued.
And but
all this one is just doing said it off.
this chat is so much, it's so long. Say good night. Thank you. Okay, let me see if I can. Well, I'm still here, so if you still want to engage me, you can still engage me. All right. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. All right, I'm about to end this now. Kilometers.